I'm just kidding. Oh God! Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EN187 Monday Night Hangout.
Hello.
So how's this work? Are the people watching?
Yeah, some. Couple hundred.
I think there's some people.
Can they see my face?
No.
Can they hear me?
No.
I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
What?
No.
Fuck.
Broken. All right, thanks for watching the stream, guys. Bye.
All right, you guys have a great night. It's been fun.
Wrapping it up. 1-minute warning.
That would be that, dude. Do you think we'd piss some people off doing that?
If you do it, you have to actually stick to it, though, right? You have to actually end it, and not come back like 5 minutes later, like as it was a joke.
There's been those times where it just like bombs out and then YouTube's down the fucking shit, man.
It's been a while since that happened, though.
Let's do it. I need to get on my phone
put it on
and chill.
somebody else's channel, right? Because it didn't work for you or something weird.
Ever since Russia calmed down and stopped hacking.
See, April 1st is on a Saturday. If April 1st was on a Monday, we could do something like that.
Tim's keyboard sounds like someone's firing off a fucking airsoft gun back there.
I'll try to stay off of it.
What do they call those, mechanical keyboards or something like that?
They're just a different era of keyboard, man. They have a very much like a contact, almost like a solenoid under there.
A solenoid. Like
Yeah.
Christ.
And they are so loud.
Isn't
Yeah.
like the gamers, aren't like the super gamers into that though? Don't they like those old school keyboards or something? Or is that
Could be.
Yeah,
They like the mechanicals.
mechanicals?
I thought they just like the shit to click so they can hear it. No, it's a solid.
Well, they want to be able to have a little control over their velocities and whatnot. I guess that's what it
My
is.
new one is mechanical, but it doesn't make a noise.
My brother had it. He bought like a.
Look, it's firing up their dildo back there.
No doubt.
Put it on 10.
Someone's blending a goat.
What was it though? You guys remember like they had like he had a controller that would work for like Call of Duty 4 and shit that gave it rapid fire. Like someone had to modify it and like he bought it off them. Then they ended up making all the games. You could tell if you were using that, it would dick you over. But oh my god, Call of Duty 4, you'd run around with a Barrett 50 cal and it would make it a full auto.
Nice.
All your pistols turned into little Uzis and shit. That was fun.
That's pretty
That
cool.
pissed some people off.
Cheats.
I'll try to stay off the old keyboard so much tonight. So I'll just answer everyone's side chat questions right here on the panel.
Put the link to the pop out in the side. I can't get to it.
Okay, yeah, so the first question is what happened to me. So I got sick, but I'm better now.
Oh, yeah, Tim. I was
Yeah.
here last week after having teeth ripped out of my head earlier in the day. What was your deal?
Well, I will take your.
That's what the deal is, Tim. You're a bitch.
I will see your oral surgery and raise you 1 case of pneumonia. So fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty hardcore, Tim. I'm sorry.
Were you
Yeah,
walking? Did you have walking pneumonia?
I had walking pneumonia and the flu. Yeah, it was bad. So it was bad. I'm about 90%. God dang, dude.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Yes.
Yes.
Healed all the way.
In Tim's defense, when you're 80 years old, pneumonia is really bad.
That's right, man. It can kill an old guy like me. You have to be careful with that shit. Exactly. So, yeah.
Tim Kreitz, Tim.
Everybody was getting sick. Kai was sick forever too.
Oh yeah, boy, that hung on with her forever. Wasn't she sick for like 3 weeks?
Wow, she still ain't 100%.
Yeah,
Really?
it's the worst. Sound like she had pneumonia too.
Maybe she did. She didn't go to the doctor. Like I told her, she's like dying. I'm like, oh, maybe she go to the doctor.
Yeah,
They don't know what they're talking about.
I'm right there with her. I don't like to go to the doctor until it's too late. You know.
Take a bunch of vitamins and puke them up.
Yeah. So, but the thing about it is, like, I knew I had the flu, and I thought, well, I'm not going to the doctor for this, man. It's just the flu. I'm just going to ride it out because what do they do when you go to the doctor for the flu? They give you a fever reducer, or they tell you to take a fever reducer.
Fever reducers, you really can't.
Yeah, and you really don't. If you can stand your fever, as long as it's not 105 or something like that. If you have 102, 101 fever, you should ride that fever out because that's going to help you get better. That kills the virus.
Sweat it out.
Exactly, sweat it out. Actually freeze it.
Some of that Little House on the Prairie, fucking bleed it out.
Yeah, just put you in a they'll put you in a bathtub and fill it up with ice cubes.
So I got to tell you though, talking about doctors and stuff, man. A little segue. I had to finish up getting my insurance stuff settled because I'm like getting my private insurance start next month. Since the wife's quitting the job, and so I'm talking to this broker guy, right? And man, he's a good guy. I can tell this guy I'm talking to, like, he seems like a trustworthy guy or whatever. It's just the slowest conversation with this guy, and the best I can describe it, he kind of sounds a bit like the guy from The Most Interesting Man in the World, or kind of combined with, have you ever seen Kill Bill, the second one, where when she goes to see Bill's dad? He's like, "Where's Bill?" You know, that old dude. That's the guy. I swear, the guy I'm talking to is like an older, sophisticated, Hispanic man, right? And he's
possibly gay.
No, I didn't get that hint from him whatsoever. Definitely in my head, he's sitting at a big wooden, like dark wood stained desk, you know, with like a green lamp. He's got a fat cigar smoldering, and he's got a fucking glass of scotch, right? He's dressed in a fucking suit, even though no one sees him. He's sitting there on the phone with people, and he's like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And your social security number is, sir. It's just so, like, did you see how slow that is, though? And he's repeating the numbers back to you, like, Come on. Like, I'm trying to get this going.
I'm from the YouTube generation. We don't do anything slow or take longer than 7 minutes to do it.
I'm like, can you send me a form and my Chrome will autofill it? Like, come on.
Yeah.
But it was just like, it was painstaking. I was on the phone with him for an hour and a half, and then something finally ended up happening where the system was down. I got everything done. He's got to call me back tomorrow, and I got to finish paying for everything. But it was just like, God, I have to talk to you tomorrow and give you my credit card. Like, for me to give you I already did it for one thing. If I have to give it to him again, I'm like, me saying those numbers to you and you repeating them back and missing every fourth one was kind of making me crazy. So I know I'm going to have to deal with that tomorrow, but.
Yeah,
you don't find that though. That guy's a rarity these days. You don't find that guy anymore.
It's interesting that you mentioned that guy who played Bill's dad in the Kill Bill movies. Did you know that that's also the same guy? This is how good of a character actor that guy is. I can't remember what his name is. Michael something, I think. He was also the guy who played the sheriff in From Dusk Till Dawn, who got killed by Seth and Richie Gecko in Big Spring, Texas, in the movie. It's the same dude.
Kind of similar, you know.
Yeah.
Either, yeah. I mean, like character or whatever.
Well, good luck with all that, man. Paying for your own insurance sucks.
You do it, don't you?
No, I am very lucky in that my wife has a cushy government job, and so I'm on her insurance. That saves us a lot of money. In fact, if it wasn't for that and a few other perks that she has through her job, I would probably be working a regular full-time job somewhere and just playing music on the weekends. Yeah. I wouldn't be running my side businesses and all that because insurance is so expensive.
Well, here's the weird thing is, like, over the last few years, especially with the fucking, I think Obamacare fucked it all up, man. All of a sudden, I remember my insurance started costing a shit ton more, covered less, our deductibles went way up. It's to the point now that my private insurance versus her work insurance is in some ways a little better, some ways a little worse. It's really the same kind of boat. I'm in a $6,000 deductible, but that's also max out of pocket. So
that's actually not too bad, all things considered.
What that means is
you have a little kid, so
yeah. And when people look at their insurance, and this is similar, I already had through her work. You know, people assume their insurance, like, oh, I want to pay that $20 copay and do all stuff. You have to pay so much money to get to the point where you're only paying a $20 copay that unless somebody. I don't think you need it, man. What my insurance really kicks in is like if you had to have a surgery or someone got hospitalized, that's basically what you're paying for.
Yeah. Well, and you may only be looking at it maybe about a year of that. You may pay your premiums and then ride it out until, because, you know, the Republicans and Trump they're already getting everything in motion to repeal Obamacare. And my guess is that they're going to replace it with something that's closer to what Canada has.
You know,
And-
we'll see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
I guess when we get there, I'm not going to hold my breath for that. I'm not on any.
Yeah, me neither.
Mine's not government subsidized or anything like that
Right.
now. What I've got,
Yeah.
they offered me a plan like that, and I was just like, it was going to save me a little bit of money, and I was like, I don't even think I quite. It was like I might qualify, I might not. It was all goofy anyway. Like, and I was just like, dude, that's going to get all fucked up anyway. Like, I'll just go with this. We'll figure that out when we get there.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I wonder how fast that'll actually go into effect because, Trump's like, I can get things done. I know how to do things. You know how to do things on a business end. These politicians are fucking crazy, dude.
Everybody's to be
These politicians
fighting you every step
Oh,
of the
dude,
way.
like they just fucking dick you because they can. And money doesn't fix things with those guys. You gotta fucking do them favors and give them reach arounds.
All the reach arounds.
They're all bought and paid for by the lobbyists and the special interests, all cronyism.
Drain the swamp.
Drain it! Let's see if they do it. They're starting to now, man. Everybody's pissed. All the establishment people are pissed off. You guys been watching any of the confirmation hearings? And no.
Come on.
Yeah, well, we don't have to
Like I'm
talk
five.
about this. I'm tired of all of it anyway, man.
Okay, yeah, fuck it then. Hey, motorcycles are gay. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
that shit's stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, motorcycles are gay.
Motorcycles.
Actually, all right,
super
yeah,
gay.
done with motorcycle talk.
motorcycles
Those-
are stupid.
See those new gay
Luther,
triumphs
King
that
Day
came out?
today.
The what? The what? New Triumph?
The new gay triumphs?
Oh yeah, yeah. There are actually some nice ones. I like that new Speed Triple.
Well, they didn't show up to the motorcycle show. Neither did Honda or KTM or.
For real?
Yeah, none of them were there. It was
You think
fucking
they'd be
weird,
showing
dude.
those the new ones off? They actually do look pretty sweet.
Well, yeah, we had the Progressive International Motorcycle Show come through Dallas, and it was like, wow, y'all didn't even try this time. Like the coolest thing I might have been able to see there was like Metal Militia, but like they were doing a show one time and we just missed it, and they didn't do another show for like 3-4 hours. I guess they're fucking diva enough that they're like, oh, I have to rest. I've been jumping onto this giant inflated fucking mat all day. No, you know how it is. Lee didn't have this shit when he was fucking doing this freestyle stuff. You seen how it is now. Lee.
Oh, yeah.
That big inflated thing. It's not even like they're taking a fucking beating. They can fucking land flips all day. Get out there.
No, the whole motorcycle can land on you and it'll barely hurt you.
Well, I don't know about that.
They were.
At least you'll sink into the
I
thing.
think it'll reduce it. I think it's
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
tell us
they
about
were
that.
they were riding an airbag.
Well, yeah, have you seen it when they land on that like the
Like, what do you mean?
downside of the ramp and it's all inflated and stuff, so like it like cushions in.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit is cool, man. That's what they were riding.
Like when people jump off
Yeah,
roofs
well, they
and
had
shit.
something like that. Yeah, I mean, it was.
That's how they compete now in X Games. They have to have those for safety.
I think they have
like a
it-
lot of
I
people
don't-
mistake the backside bags for one of those. Like the backsides of landings always have a bag like a mobile because you'll get decapitated if you come up short. But otherwise, the landing side that's all metal and wood. That shit fucking hurts. I've dropped out of the sky from like 45 feet in the air onto one of those, and it sucks. Let me tell
He
you.
don't listen.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what feet are. He's a Canadian.
3 feet is a meter, eh?
Yeah, I've seen a few people backside those things before. That shit's fucked. Like when you come up just perfectly cased on that fucking edge where the fucking bag doesn't protect.
Ooh. Like what's his name? Who was
One time at a show-
backflipping into the foam pit and missed the foam pit?
The one show my faith in school buses was restored because I always like when bus rolling over like it's like a tin can. I just picture that thing crumpling and folding in half. But those motherfuckers are strong. I can tell you. We had a school bus buried in the backside of a landing at a show. We were at this monster truck show somewhere. There's like I think it was in when they still had the Silver Dome going on in Pontiac. So there's like 60-something thousand people there. And our landing was a school bus, and my fucking teammate came off the side of the ramp. We were jumping sleds there, and he one-skied off the ramp, so he got all fucked up anyways. But he full-on backside into the school bus, like right on the knuckle.
Yeah.
And that thing didn't even get a fucking scratch in it. Like the sled crumpled around the school bus. It was pretty crazy. I was like, holy shit. That's what I thought too. I was like, man, that's impressive. He's laying there with a broken arm, and the only thing I could say was how impressive that the fucking school bus didn't crumple.
What up, Ghost?
What up, man? How you doing?
How was LA versus SD?
Oh man, it was fucking outrageous.
Good.
It was wild. Anybody go down? What's the nitty gritty?
No man, it was good, man. No one went crazy. No one crashed.
No one threw a Harley off a jump in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one. Evil Knievel the Harley.
yeah.
Good,
There
did
was
you do
like there's like 201 plus people or riders that showed up.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, wasn't expecting that.
That's bigger than the first SCMM.
It was pretty ridiculous.
I saw some drone shots on Instagram that looked pretty tight.
Yeah,
From
I should
Boris.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. He stayed to catch the drone shots of everyone leaving. So
Hell yeah!
Had
yeah,
Derek
it was
leave
fun,
there?
man. No,
No, Derek didn't go. Okay.
From
Yeah,
what
I didn't make
I
it
saw, I don't know about that SCMM comment.
Well, the first one, don't you think it was the first SCMM was less than 200?
Oh,
I
No.
don't even know. There was
Nah,
a shit ton
I
at SCMM.
There was a lot.
the thing
Yeah.
about SCMM, there was like different groups, and that's what kind of threw it off there. We weren't all at the same place ever at once.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, that's a good point.
And
There
not
was
only
a ton
that,
at
people were
Chaparral.
showing up all night at the hotel as well.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all in all, shit's good times.
it was good, man. We had out of like a week of rain, we had like the last 2 days of no rain. It was pretty lucky.
Oh hell yeah! I lucked out. Perfect.
Yeah.
What's with that place and it raining all of a sudden?
I don't know, man. But it rained. It rained all the way up to Friday, and so I was like praying Friday night, like please don't rain. And I woke
there,
up
like,
and it was
flooding?
sunny.
Too? Because you guys normally don't get a ton of rain. Is there like flooding there too?
No,
Hey,
we haven't had much flooding.
up there on the app.
But it was good, man. We had a good turnout.
Who's on the top of
So-
the name? Forget.
Hell yeah!
Watching all the videos pop up here and there.
Thank you.
Go watch some.
Yeah. Martin Luther King Day. Did anybody get off work for that?
I did.
I went to go pay my sales and use taxes, and I pulled up to the tax office, and it was all closed. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on today? Oh, yeah, that. Dang it. So I get to go back over there tomorrow. Nice.
Yep.
I took off work for Martin.
Days off.
Hands up.
I don't think my wife did my work today. I don't think too many people. I think all the schools were in. I don't know. I guess they don't do anything for that anymore. Unless the government gets them all.
Yeah, pretty much.
The government was it? They get Canadian Boxing Day off, whatever that means.
So we did a raffle, right? And we tried to do it super easy, like so that it was fair. And we gave people who bought like hoodies and T-shirts a little bit more. And so whoever did it only got one. And so even like Red One and who other vloggers, Snowcat, all these guys, they only got one ticket. Red One won the fucking Icon helmet.
Are you serious?
Not even fucking joking.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
In the
He had one fucking ticket and he fucking won.
Damn. So
Everyone was-
we're in an alliance soon, huh?
Huh?
Wasn't it an alliance?
Yeah. It was a blacked out Alliance with it came with a clear visor and a dark visor.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I need to get a visor for my helmet. I got to rebuild it all in the new one for this year.
You're gonna rebuild your visor? I'm sorry, I missed.
No, rebuild my helmet. I got me a helmet for Christmas, so I need to.
Oh.
What'd
Dude,
you
we're
get?
so back to like square one with helmets. I was talking about that with Spice the other day. Like for motovlogging setups, like you got the new GoPro that came out, but like now like you have to have a weird converter box with it. Like no one's ever thinking about us, right? Like Drift was supposed to come out with a camera like a year and a half ago, and they keep saying we're gonna come out with this camera. It's gonna be 4K, and just like I'm not gonna hold my breath. Fucking Sena's just like, we're not gonna make that backpack thing anymore. We're not gonna make one for the new GoPro, but we're gonna work on our helmet. And I assume their helmet's gonna have a camera, and I go and look it up. It doesn't have a camera. I'm just like,
Nah.
we've gone nowhere.
Yeah, Boris bought that little adapter.
Like 2-3 years ago, we had more options for motovlogging than we have now.
Dude, I'm just gonna start strapping my fucking GH4 to my head.
Dude, do it. I just don't like. You know what I like about the Sena? It gives you like that dust-proof, waterproof ability. I almost like the dust-proofness more than waterproof because we'll go fucking off-road and hit sand and stuff, and it's like I have to tape up all the holes when I'm running a normal GoPro. You know, with the mic in it. Like I'll actually put duct tape and like kind of surround the holes.
I can't believe I've never killed mine. Like, I've never put my GoPro in a case before. I've always run the fucking little skeleton thing, and I've had that thing, like, in the snow, wet, dirt, everything, and fucking no problems yet.
I think the 4s, aren't they slightly water resistant or something, right?
The 5s?
No, I think that even the 4s,
Yeah,
the 4s are supposed to have some resistibility to it.
I have no idea. They must if mine's still alive.
I've had water in the case with my 4, like where I got rain, and had like before I was running the Sena setup. That's like water's like, even for just a few minutes, it puddled real hard. It was like a few millimeters of water in the bottom of it. And it was
like
working.
Every fucking GoPro I bought so far, the fucking first thing that goes in the garbage is that case.
I've always wanted to spray.
I've thrown every single one of them out. I hate those things.
I've always wanted to spray one down, like tape it off, you know, like the lens, for fuck's sakes, and the seams of the lens, and then never wet the whole motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? That fucking Krylon never wet.
Do it. Make a vid.
That nano spray or whatever.
You know what's gonna be funny is like in a couple years, like the GoPro 3 Plus are gonna be in the black market for motovlogging. Be like, I need it. I guess it's the only one that works in my backpack. Find them on eBay for like $500.
I'm stocked up on Sena backpacks right now, so
Wait, how many do you
anyone's
have?
looking for one when they stop making them, I'll sell you one.
There you go. It's only $200.
But I mean, them shits are discontinued and vintage, so you're gonna be paying some vintage price.
Yeah, exactly. So they did. They stopped making them.
Yeah, they're going to.
Yeah, I'm
gonna have to go buy one.
I was talking to him because I was gonna do like this whole fucking hook me up with stuff. And I told him I'd make this review, and I was asking him like, "Hey, for this review I'm making, I'd like to be able to tell people if you're gonna make it for the new GoPro." And they're like, basically saying like, "No, here's the thing. If you wanted to, it's real simple. If you think about it, you could still make it work if you just wanted to get like a male-to-male cable. You understand what I'm saying?"
Yeah, male to male.
You might have to put that resistor in it or something weird, but you could, you know what I'm saying? You think about it, you could make it work.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited
for the danky. It'd be like hanging off the side, like taped to your helmet. It would be all fucked up.
Tim.
You did see this today, right? This
is great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's I don't do as much Photoshop anymore as I used to, and I need to get back into this because this is like the big thing that's getting all the attention now is doing Photoshop edits.
That's funny.
So
I've been killing it with those Photoshop edits.
Yeah,
that's really good.
For Instagram, man, that one's awesome.
There's just something about that. Look at that all day.
Have any of you guys tried that new Sena app for connecting them instead of using the...
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I use it.
Yeah, but if you're all running real, I got everyone on 20s now, and you just shake them. Just fucking...
Yeah. No, they got a new app now. It's fucking way better. Like, it's totally brand new.
Is it not the app they've had for the last month or two?
Yeah.
No, I think there's a new one, right?
There's a new one. I had it.
I think, well, basically you connect your Sena to your phone, and then everybody's in a group. So you can have unlimited riders, and there's no more range limit, which is probably the fucking best.
It works off your cell phone range now, so that you can fucking pretty much go unlimited.
My mind was blown because, like, if you just turn a corner, it's like, oh, get fucked, we're disconnected.
Does it record to the backpack?
I've had it for like I've had it for like 3 months before it came out.
Yeah, that's gonna dick up the backpack, though. Yeah, right. It's not gonna work with the audio to the backpack anymore because it can only be like. It's the nature of Bluetooth. It can only Bluetooth to so many items at once.
But you know what might work? Is it like a third-party app that could record the voice coming through?
Yeah, I've looked into that forever. I was looking into that like back when I had in fact, I've actually done it for a couple of videos like 4 years ago. I was using a Scala Rider with a Bluetooth recording app, but it's very hard to find a app. Even today, I still look every once in a while. If you can find a app that actually it's like a voice recorder that will connect with Bluetooth and work through Bluetooth, that's very hard to find, and one that actually does a decent quality.
Dude, so like I was supposed to test this thing or whatever, and like obviously I can't ride right now, so what am I gonna do? So what I did was I fucking set up one of my other communicators on one of my other helmets, and I took one of my other helmets with me, and I went and drove to the store and got ice cream. I was trying to talk the whole time in my truck with a helmet on.
Oh, that's badass. The range is sweet. Because then even if you're not around, it's basically like a little room, and people can just join them up if they have the code. So no matter where you are.
Yeah, no, it works really, really good. Like even if I wasn't fucking supposed to say that, it's actually really good.
Well, it's out now, so you can get it. But I just wondered if anybody tried it. It looks dope. I can't wait to try it with Kai this summer.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just sucks that like they were like one of the few people that was actually making products that were like geared to what we do, and now they're just kind of like, no, we're going to focus on our helmet. I mean, that app thing sounds cool, but it does no good to that recording your voice into a GoPro. So,
yeah.
So has this happened to anybody else on the side chat? You can no longer hover over people's names and see a...
Yeah, that happened like 2 weeks ago. It's fucking annoying.
That's what I get for getting sick. Yeah.
Super great YouTube. And those little changes and not telling anybody.
And they changed that fan funding thing too. Or whatever, like how people could donate before. Now you can only donate during live streams, and when you do, it's like a reward. Like it pins your fucking donation to the chat like for such amount of time.
It used to pin to the chat. I've seen people do it before, like $1 or whatever. But I didn't know that they changed it to only during live streams. That's insane.
Yeah, remember that night Moto Max stole his mom's credit card and gave you like $50?
yeah. Now they changed that, and they kind of made it like even more of a competition to see who can fucking.
Now it's like some straight up Twitch shit.
Yeah, I was reading it the other day. The little thing popped up on Social Blade saying about it. I read the article. It's pretty hilarious.
I'm gonna go do it with Dan. If you guys want to donate $50, I'll take a shot and then punch myself in the face.
So
I need to get on that program.
Why not? Right? Why not?
You know what sucks though? I was talking to Dan about it. He knows all the rules. I was asking him, "Can you electrocute yourself?" And he was like, "I guess because people were fucking." I was like, "Fuck dog collars." I would do one where we're sitting there with tasers, just fucking tasers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He said it's not allowed. I was like,
I have a taser. Someone want to donate $50? I'll taser shit out of my neck.
Most of those don't even hurt. They just sound intimidating.
I've got a taser.
Do you have a taser like a projectile taser or a shocker taser?
Yeah.
The shooting kinds are the real deal. The ones like Klaus had a SEMM. Those are the ones that don't really hurt. That thing didn't really hurt.
Right.
Yeah. This one's
That's so great
juice.
though when
It
you ran
fucking
out there and
stings.
fucking stuck it in my leg in front of everybody.
Yeah, it sounds loud as fucking scary, but it's just like,
Yeah, we like planned it in the room. I was like, Klaus, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna start talking to people, and you got to run up and smash me with it. And then like I'll scream real loud, and it was funny and all, but for like the rest of the night, people were like, "Dude, that was fucked up what Klaus did." I'm like, no, we planned that. It's okay. Like, shit.
So when you mentioned Dan, someone showed up to LA vs SD with that Yami Noob shirt that he had made. I'm trying to find it. That shit was hilarious.
I saw that picture that you posted on, or somebody posted on it.
Someone posted it. Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. Someone posted it. I was fucking dying.
Oh,
Well,
edgy.
Yeah.
Well, there's like some of our local guys have that shirt too. It's been around. I've seen it on people. Hair Club for Men got that money. Whatever it was.
What?
Oh, hair club for men. Or some
One of
shit.
those hair club like hair clinics. Like,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's a lunatic.
okay, you go to the 3 dots over on the sides and it says go to channel. But maybe I don't want to go to channel. Maybe I just want to hover over and see if it's a legit channel or not real quick.
Yeah, or just if you want to like subscribe to somebody and you just try and hover them and you're like, oh no,
Yeah. God,
gotta
what a
leave chat.
Too much work for that.
Look, nobody's got that.
It's just more of a pain in the ass.
It's like another thing I was thinking of. Like Instagram needs to have like a pop-up like display picture for private accounts so that you don't accidentally follow fat chicks.
Yeah.
That's you. They got like a fire profile picture. You fucking follow them, and it's like, oh, that was just some like real good lighting or something, good angle. Because like,
I'm telling you, it's just I just don't understand. I don't understand the decisions that YouTube makes. It's almost like it's being run by a guy with Down syndrome.
Well, I think if you really look, it's always like business. I think it's all money.
But Facebook does it too, but to a lesser extent. But what it's all aimed at is when they figure out that something's
Whoa!
Play.
Tim's a Vimbot.
Tim has crossed through the matrix.
Did YouTube do that?
Just let Max Headroom on that.
The fucking
Stop.
he got shut down by the fucking Illuminati.
Woo! I pissed him off, man.
YouTube was like, "That's enough, Tim."
Tim's a sleeper cell. He just got triggered.
He just got
Jiggle the wires on that soundboard.
Holy shit!
Holy crap!
You turn into Max Headroom real quick.
That's like some of the dreams I had when I was sick, man. Just throwing me into the alternate reality.
Oh, dude, I've had some.
Yeah, it just sucks. They figure out something is convenient and that it works well, and then they take it away.
Tim, is that like being all fucked up, where you having all sorts of weird dreams?
Oh yeah, man, the worst. Like
dude, you said alternate reality, and I was like, oh, dude, like I don't know if it's just taking some pain pills or something. Like before I go to sleep, they're not even that hard of drugs, but right before I go to sleep, I was like taking some of that. It's like a codeine, whatever they gave me, some kind of that.
Everybody stop. This isn't even Tim. Tim died when he was sick, and we're talking to a fucking robot.
Yeah, it's really
it seems like Tim.
You guys are talking to the Tim Kreitz robot at Westworld.
Right now, there's just like a Timbot head talking to us from a fucking Illuminati.
I was getting like this. We said alternate world because I was like, I would wake up and be like, oh yeah, this is reality. Like every fucking night, I kept having weird fucking dreams. Like even last night, it was just like a whole different fucking scenario in reality that I would go to.
Mm-hmm.
Very very like over the top dream. And like, man.
Yeah,
these are fucking with my head.
Yeah, when I don't feel good, man, I don't know what it is, man. It has to do with, I guess, the fact that your body's in distress and you're trying to fight off, a virus or whatever. But when I do fall asleep, man, it's constant. It's one nightmare after another, just one after another, And then they stick with you when you wake up. You're like, golly, man. So that for me, when I'm real sick like that, which thankfully is rare, but that's one of the worst things about it for me is the unrestful sleep and the nightmares and all that shit. Yeah, definitely.
Put you in a mood for the whole day, the next day, like
yeah,
mood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Derek,
you dream you have sex with someone's mom and you have like a trip
is
scheduled with them. That's weird. Stuck looking at them all day and thinking that like your psyche thinks that you did have sex with that person's mom. It's just terrible.
What?
Billy, the side chat wants to know what you think of the shutdown of Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey.
Okay. Yeah, my family's been fucking up in arms about this, all fighting and shit, like a Thanksgiving fucking day fight. It's like this. All right, a long time ago, when my grandfather worked there and founded the Ringling Clown College and blah blah blah, it was still owned by a Ringling brother. Okay, now when he was still working at the show, the Ringling brother, John Ringling North was his name, and he sold it to a guy named Kenneth Feld. Kenneth Feld then had it for a long time and kind of turned the show into a rinky-dink fucking Vegas tinsel bullshit, right? And then he gave the whole show to his daughter, Nicole, okay? She didn't know fuck all about show business, and she turned she's the one that started making different units, right? Like, and then hiring weird fucking clowns and letting them start wear feathers on their heads like fucking Cirque du Soleil and all this horseshit. Anyway, long story short, she ran the shit into the ground. She ran out of money this year. She's having to sell it or just go bankrupt. But the show business,
she's going to end up having to liquidate it.
Yeah. But the good news is there's been so many investors and show owners waiting for decades to buy it out and take it over. So it should be fine. You'll be able to go to Ringling Brothers again, and there's a possibility it'll turn back into the circus. That's it.
Do you think that all of the animal rights dickheads are making an impact negatively as well?
Yeah, and that goes back to another show owner buying it too, because there's a lot tougher show owners out there, grit and glory kind of guys, reminding you of Popeye, that would have much more money than Ringling Brothers did. So they could take care of that. They can have reverse guys out there that can reverse all that. It's a good thing. Fuck Nicole Feld. Fuck the Felds,
I was kind of curious myself as to kind of how you viewed the whole thing, but I know that, Freemasonry, we have a vested interest in that circus to a degree because that's who helps us put on some of our Shriners circuses. And so
that's where you guys
it's looking like
monkey blood. Get monkey blood for sacrifices and shit.
Oh my God, dude. Check out. You guys please go just check out the Shriners Hospital. It's not monkey blood, I promise. No,
the Shriners always pissed us off too a little bit because I mean we were tied to the Shriners because my grandparents were all Masons and Eastern Stars and stuff, right? Told you that.
Mm-hmm.
But they so we kind of backed off of it. But when you get a book, like because a lot of shows get booked for Shrine circuses, right? So we'll pay you to come in, you put on your circus, and our senior members and high degree members get to be clowns in the show, and it's like because then you get these guys that just don't know what they're doing around scaring the fuck out of people. Shrine clowns are scary.
That's funny. They're like.
I always wondered about that because, well, for one thing, in Freemasonry, only the Shriners are allowed to be clowns when the Shrine Circus happens. So
they pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying, like, I'm not a Shriner. I'm a different. I mean, well, all Shriners are Masons, but not all Masons are Shriners. And so the last Shrine Circus that we did here in West Texas, they went out of their way to let everybody know that only Shriners can dress up like clowns, and it only needs to be the experienced Shriner clowns. And I was like, dude, I wonder what Billy thinks of this whole situation. I bet he has something to say about it.
We hate it. We call them Yamas. I don't really know why it's Yamas, but it's an old fucking term, and it means that guy that goes and buys the nylon fucking wig from Party City and tries to fit in. It's like, I'm a circus clown today. It's like, no, dude.
Yeah. You're not. It's like the guy who goes and buys Adobe Creative Cloud and suddenly, now I'm a graphic artist.
You are.
I'm a filmmaker now.
Dude, that's
pretty much
it. I noticed you had a couple of videos dressed up as the clown coming out the last few days. I assume, like, when you take the time to put all that makeup on and do that, you're like, you have to go ahead and just make a handful of things and get them fucking stockpiled, right?
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, so you get that on. You already have plans. Like, you're like, all right, I'm gonna make this little Instagram video and this little video and just kind of dish them out bit by bit.
Well, it's like somebody buys a gig that's worth doing, right? And then I'm like, I do their gig, and then after that, I make a whole bunch of other shit. I'm not going to be putting it on until somebody else orders a gig worth doing. Because I don't like putting that shit on. If you had to,
how bad are your allergies now?
They seem to be getting better. Like,
that's good.
I just got one zit off that shit. Tip of my nose.
Did you know that guy in the car you yelled at?
Yeah, he sells meat.
He sells meat?
Sells meat.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sir. I was wondering if you would like to buy some fine meat from my car.
The difference between this and the meat you buy in the store is it's been in my trunk.
Yeah. The only difference between this and what you get at the supermarket is that it's sitting on a spare tire, son.
If you saw in Thailand every morning, these little scooters running around with bags of meat all over them that's not refrigerated. It's how they deliver like meat every day to all these stores. It's like these bags are just
that warm meat.
It's like they're just running through traffic like they got to be weighed down so much with like these fucking meat bags. It's fucking. You don't know what to think about it. You just shut up and eat the food and don't think about it.
I saw this YouTube documentary of these two riders that rode from. They rode from London.
That'd be a great name for a documentary about donkeys.
Documentary.
That's the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
I kind of want to make one about donkeys now.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! I had to say that out loud for it to actually click. I was like, oh my god, yeah.
That donkey show.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. But really a movie. They rode from London to Australia, going through like a boat or whatever. But when they went through one place where they were offered like this milk food, and the dude's like, well, I'd felt rude if I don't drink it, so he drank it. And then the next scene, he's like running into some trees, talking about, he's like, I'm about to shit my pants. It's pretty funny. Fucking weird, eating weird fucking food and shit. It's always a risk.
Fucking donkey man.
It's like Michael Moore presents the
Yeah, like we should patent pending that shit right now.
Donkey
Fucking,
man.
like make some kind of movie for Netflix because that shit that's going.
Yeah.
Like let's go to Tijuana right now and like. Make
Oh
some
my
music.
god. I wasn't the one that was gonna bring it up, but
Hey, I'll be right back. I got one last little fucker to put to bed.
All right, you do that.
Put him in the sleeper.
How do you
Daddy mode.
spell documentary? Donkey. Yeah, I guess that's fine.
DONKU mentary.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks for the encouragement on videos, guys. I'll get back to it as soon as I can, man. I'm fighting against two things. I was fighting against the flu and pneumonia, but then on top of that, I'm fighting against winter weather, and it's been real sketchy weather here. Cold, rainy.
Did you guys know the wind blows really hard out there?
Yes, windy. Yes.
Last time I was like, this place.
Yes. Yeah, you had a red sky day when you came through. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, it's not like me to go 2 or 3 weeks without making a video, but man, the world conspired against me, so I'll get back to it as soon as I can. Sucks, man. It just happens. Yeah.
I'm just laughing at all the people typing out fucking documentary.
Yeah, I know. Look,
it's gotta be documentary.
I don't know why I'm so fucking laughing so hard. There's got tears running down my fucking face.
Look at it, like the documentary and the trail to something. I don't know. Like it's gotta have it can't just be documentary on it. So it's gotta have like
just documentary.
Just documentary.
Yeah, because people will read it out loud and then just start laughing.
Like when you put the text for documentary, you have like the donk part and like wait. In different colors, so it stands out a little bit.
Have you guys Googled it yet? I think one of you guys should do it. No, I didn't. I'm not brave enough.
Wait,
There's
donkey.
probably gonna be some bestiality gonna pop up.
I'm on it.
You can either do the web search or the image search. Your choice.
Well, I don't think anyone would it. Nobody's ever thought of this until now.
Do you want to play a game?
There is was there an Instagram called documentary?
It exists?
There's an
my god.
Oh, party's over.
It's about those fucking stupid ass cars with fucking.
Yay. Fuck that.
Not even about donkeys or donkey sex?
No, it's all about
He sounds so disappointed.
Oh,
That's garbage.
a documentary. It's a documentary about those old shitty cars with gigantic wheels on them.
Yeah.
See, those cars, some of them could be so cool. Like, I really want to get a Monte Carlo just to save it from getting 50-inch rims on it and, like, fucking put an LS in it and a bunch of nitrous.
I saw one that had, like, 30-something-inch wheels, and he was running, like,
kick him in the balls?
He was running, like, a 900-horsepower LS. Like, the car couldn't even idle.
Why? You can't do
was
both. You got to pick one or the other. It doesn't work that way.
Funny because it's idling and chirping the tires. It's idling. It just like can't even move anywhere. It's just fucking and everywhere it goes with those fucking big ass wheels on it. So fucking stupid.
There's a YouTube channel called Documentary, but it's like a random weird fucking. It's not about anything.
No, we're doing something about donkeys. That's way too fucking cold.
One man and his donkey. It's like, well, it's like it's gotta be it's like a documentary. I can't even see it. It's a documentary about a guy and his donkey, and he's like instead of going to Vegas, like
on a quest,
taking his donkey to Tijuana to try to like make it big. You know?
Trying to make it big.
Oh my god.
We might be if we can write the script, it's good enough. We might get the guy from Borat to play.
He started as just an average donkey on the farm with a dream.
Are you guys talking about that Vice documentary? Are you guys talking about that Vice documentary about those guys fucking donkeys?
Oh my god, that was disgusting.
Oh. I have not seen that. No, now I need to see that because.
I think I saw that on TV, and the dude's wife was just like okay with it.
It's some small village.
It's the only way he can get his rocks off.
It's how you become a man or something. It was
remember like old school H3 when I remember him doing that video on that guy who was like banging his horses and stuff, and his wife was all like didn't give a fuck, and of course they looked like the kind of people that would bang horses and the wife wouldn't care.
It's the only situation where you can get a donkey kick from giving a girl a donkey punch.
It's not as good as documentary. You had to follow that up. So.
I gotta see
that just came from a mistake in my retarded brain.
Arson's up in this donkey.
Oh shit!
Hello, fairies. How are you?
What do you think about our movie idea?
There you are, you little bitch.
Shut up, you little slut.
Look who it is.
Oh, reluctant ass Arson.
Arson. Did you hear the idea for a movie? Shut up and listen. Did you hear that idea for a movie?
Yes. Antonio Banderas and that other chick that he always makes movies with.
And a donkey.
Yeah, what's her name? I know.
Three-way, but midway through, Antonio Banderas turns into a zombie, and I gotta chop his head off and then use his blood as anal lube.
But when does the donkeys come in?
Oh, and then the donkey shows up at the end, and it's voiced by Bruce Willis, and he tells me that I did a good job, and then we become best friends, and then we go live in a swamp, and
your idea is
swamp
shit.
gets
Quit
together.
talking.
No, it's good. It's good.
Your idea is shit.
You just want to bang Bruce Willis as a donkey.
I just want to bang Bruce Willis as a donkey, because that's too much to ask, man. Just leave me alone. Trying to eat my mashed
I think
potatoes
it
and
was
chicken.
be a shitty lover, even as a donkey.
Who? Bruce Willis?
Oh yeah, he's
man.
gonna be all about himself, even if he's the one taking it. Like he's just gonna somehow make it about himself. You know he is.
He'd be a badass donkey, dude. He'd be all bald.
I think he's just an asshole.
He probably is. If your wife leaves you for a 22-year-old, you're probably a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Forgot about
Who is
that.
he married to?
Demi Moore, and she's fucking Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, but can you blame a bitch though, Ashton Kutcher? Come on, man, that guy's a cutie pie.
I might bang Ashton Kutcher.
He's cute as fuck. Come on, man.
Like fucking, I'm sure it's like fucking Pootie Pie, similar.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got more money.
what's better? You get to fucking have sex and then play with Legos afterwards, man. Yeah, that's the best.
It does sound kind of good.
Get to go RC car racing.
Oh, man. You guys aren't looking at the whole fucking picture here, man. Demi Moore made a fucking executive move.
Yep. My wife's gonna do that sooner or later, as soon as she figures shit out.
She's gonna make an executive decision.
Yeah.
Concerning your future. You know.
Hook her up with like a 17-year-old and then call Chris Hansen up.
I believe 17 is the age of consent in Kentucky.
It is in Texas.
Yep.
Why would you know that?
Because
I don't know.
You don't live in Kentucky. You got some shit to explain here.
Because I was 18 at this point dating a 17-year-old, and that's something you got to think about.
Oh man.
That's the worst though, because you think about it, like, because the age gap isn't that big. So when you first turn like 18, it's like, dude, you can't fuck around with a 16-year-old. You're like, oh, but fuck, dude, she's like only like 14 months younger than me. No, bro, you're gonna go to fucking jail. It's like,
oh, dude, it's
because you think about
my
that
neighbor's
age,
like
that's like bullshit. Because you're like,
There's an age bracket though.
Is there?
It's like within
yeah. It's like within fucking 5 years or something.
Yeah.
Well, 5. That's a little bit.
It's actually 3.
Imagine being 18 and no.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to learn all about it when the cops showed up at my neighbor's house because he fucking knocked up a 15-year-old and he's 28.
Is he in he's in the prison now?
No. Now he's got a 16-year-old baby mama with him and fucking a kid, I guess.
16 will get you 20.
So yeah, so that's pretty funny. He takes his fucking chick to school and fucking then babysits his kid all day.
Then his wife has to come home and he has to tell her, go clean your room and do your homework.
Yeah.
Sounds like a little slice of hell on earth to me.
Do your homework.
God.
Wow.
Why are your grades so
Because of that age difference, she'd be trying to get help at school, and he'd be like, I don't know,
James, like-
things, man. It's not the same anymore. You know,
Yeah.
like our books are different. And, like, you wouldn't even know.
I fucking I pissed them off so bad too because her name's like Sam or something. So I called their fucking statutory Sam in the back lane once.
Why is Josh posting in Super Faggot Force, but he's not in the on the panel?
Sometimes he gets really drunk and doesn't know what he's doing.
He's cooking.
Get in here, bitch.
He might be belligerent.
Totally bellige.
Totally.
He's just
He's listening. Didn't he? No. Yeah.
That's how he rolls.
He's trying to tell me to do a
Sena.
video.
Sometimes.
He's
Yeah.
giving me a script to my next video. Is what.
Probably waiting on that hot meat delivery.
from the trunk.
Some hot donkey meat.
Oh, donkeylicious.
No.
Redonkulous.
I gotta stop saying it because I'm just gonna start laughing again.
That's pretty funny.
Who can do like a movie style voice like for ads? I feel like ours are kind of doing like
Baker is the best.
Baker does a pretty good one when you drop that
Yeah.
dramatic cue.
Yeah.
who can?
Baker. In a world. He's the way though.
Okay, calm down.
Dang, you just changed the whole tone of this stream.
Shit just got serious.
I'm no good at that shit. All my accents sound like an Irishman.
In a world. I just like, what would it be though?
These are going away in April. Did you see that?
What? What?
All these sound effects and the Google Draw and all that.
And use them so much, and they kept them so updated all the time and current.
I'm so
Yeah.
depressed.
Why are they going away?
Oh, they are taking it away?
Yeah.
You guys don't know, like basically since
Why?
Hangouts has been out, the same sounds and bullshit's been in there. No one's ever like even given a second notice to like do anything with that. So whatever.
I wish they would do it like the Facebook GIF on Messenger. GIF board.
Why take a feature away?
Would be cool.
Did you guys ever do I remember doing a few like this. Do you ever remember doing live Hangouts before you did it on Google Hangouts?
No.
None of y'all did that? Back when you have to use the YouTube live
Before Google Plus?
Yeah, I mean, Google Plus was around, but like there was a long time there where you had like its own live thing through YouTube, and you didn't do it through Google Plus at all. In fact, even for a while, Google Plus was on. You could still use it.
Is that before Google bought YouTube?
No, God, no.
No. I remember that. Though, you had
that was a long time ago.
Like that's still an option, isn't it? You can either just use like live stream through Hangouts.
No, because it all kind of like I think it still goes through Hangouts or something, or at least it's using like the fucking shit. But yeah,
because it has to work with the app.
Yeah, the off-air ones you just can go into like your Gmail account and launch it from there, and just call people.
Remember good old video replies?
You remember?
Oh yeah, where you can like make the background. Like you can do the background to your whole channel with like one thumbnail or something.
I remember this one guy. I forget what motovlogger it was. It was like old school back in the day shit. But this guy did like using the reply thing because it was cool because those videos would be right in the bottom. And he did like a choose your own adventure like motorcycle ride where he went around like be like, should I go left or right?
Oh, that's rad.
It was all using the reply thing feature like that. I mean, he probably just had to redo it with annotations if you wanted to keep it going.
Cycle Snoozer did that.
Now with those new end screens, you can do that shit.
Yeah, you can do that. That's what I did with the bike reveal when I revealed the Z125 and the Z1000. I did the little choose which one you want to ride first.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I never thought of that. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it just links to different video.
Yeah. Did you see? I went to the bike show, right? And it was like mostly pretty good. And one of the cooler things I did see.
You just ripped some donkey ass.
I don't know. I didn't hear it. I was talking. But they had what Kawasaki? I guess they're dropping the Z900. They're coming out with a Z900.
What was that? I missed all that from Lee's laughing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Arson too. It was Arson who had an ass explosion.
He just dropped some like KFC fire.
All right. Anyway,
he had a whole bucket of Popeyes.
Y'all are ridiculous. No, I was just saying, if you see, it looks like they're aiming at making the Z900, and the price and everything is going to be aimed at the Z900.
What if it was Grandma?
It's pretty cool. It looks really good. Like,
it's probably Grandma. Boy, he's laughing. Grandma pussy fart.
Lee's making me laugh now.
Farts are never not funny.
I wish I was in the Google set. Now I'm just annoyed by you all.
Oh, sorry,
dude. I mean, someone farted.
When you don't get the giggles and all your friends have the giggles.
now I'm just
Oh, I can't stop laughing.
All right, listen here. Get your shit together, damn it.
All right, I heard something about Kawasaki 900.
Talk about.
Yeah, the Z900.
No, yeah, it was just kind of cool. No, it's like they had because they had that, and they also have I guess they're getting rid of the X50 instead of like it being you're gonna have a Z650.
Oh, the Z650 looks good.
And
man.
the pricing and everything is throwing it right at the FZ09 and S07. They already have the Z1000 to go with them.
I tried talking Dynamo, then we could have the show having it.
No, we gotta be. Stop it! I don't even know what I'm trying. I just thought it was kind of cool, like his kind of competition. Man, it looked nice.
Okay, I think I got it.
Nope.
My fucking face and stomach hurts so bad.
You ever have that weird super paranoia when people start laughing for a long time? It like slowly melds in your mind that they're laughing about you.
That's how I hate you all.
Yeah, that's my initial thought. Anytime someone laughs,
yeah, it's like
I assume that until proven otherwise.
Holy shit!
Yeah. No, but I said on the fucking.
Sometimes I'll see a guy out or a woman out in the middle of an audience, like when I'm playing a show, and I'll just want to put my guitar down and walk down there and go, "What the fuck's so funny? What are you laughing at? Do I amuse you? What am I, a clown? Get into this."
I have no idea why she's laughing, but you're just like.
Yeah, it's just total paranoia. What's she laughing at? Is my fly down or something?
Start smashing shit.
Do I have a booger in my nose?
Oh, this kid's getting fucking timed out.
Stop laughing!
Oh man!
Seriousness, you could probably get people to get real fucking like.
That's the worst when somebody starts laughing hard because it's impossible not to fucking laugh.
Yeah.
Or when they start whispering, like
I did that in court one time.
whispering in their ear.
One time I was in court and that happened to me.
Especially with I don't know what it is with my headphones, man. Something with my headphones makes farts come through crystal clear. like perfect every time. It's like Derek's the worst. Like he can fart in the background. He can't even be near his microphone, and all hear is fart every time.
Damn right you do.
For those of you that don't know, the mock intro at the beginning of my videos makes fun of the resistance. Lee made that for me, and that fart at the end of the intro is Lee's actual fart. It's crisp.
Oh, that's a legit fart. That's what I was most proud of. I was like, I edited this cool thing, and I was like, I'm putting a legit fart here, none of this fake movie stuff.
Some actual flatulence.
It's a good, nice, high-pitched, constant fart.
It's a nice. It was a nice, crisp fart, just like one of those perfect farts.
I think it's like a E chord. No, it's like a high D.
How did you prepare for that fart, by the way?
Did you do some jumping jacks right before to kind of build it up?
They were just coming to me. I ate beef jerky that day. That just tears my insides apart.
Beef jerky on pizza. Yeah.
Dude, you don't want to be in a truck with me on a road trip. I always buy that shit and just I don't know. It's so good going in, but then it just happens.
That'd be an excellent video. You on doing 500 miles, right? With a timer, like how many miles are going at the bottom, and it's just a jump cut of all the farts. Jump cut.
Yeah, no mic in my helmet, just fucking one between my ass cheeks. And just do this.
100.
Do you guys catch an echo, man?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's what made the fart extra funny. Solid reverb on it.
Is it? Oh, it's Tim.
I'm pretty sure.
It would be
it
fucking
was Tim.
Tim.
It is. I told. Yeah, he had it last time too, and everybody said I was crazy, and I just learned to
Goddamn audio engineer over here can't get his shit together.
learn to secretly. The echo is wrong.
It's this cheap. It's got to be something about this cheap ass headset. If I use a microphone, like a standalone mic, it doesn't happen. But there's something about this headset that it causes some of you to hear echo, and I don't know why, because it's a damn headset and it's not even up that loud.
Are you just plugging it straight into the computer? Or are you going in through some crazy mixer board?
No, it's going straight into the AV on the computer. It's weird, man.
I'm adding a little bit of reverbs and a little bit of that.
I heard you dropping some fat testings with your dual accounts earlier.
Yeah, and I had it sounding pretty clean and clear, I thought, but I mean, I'm going to hear echo when I do that anyway. So
I think it's you're in the masonry, so I mean, everybody's fucking listening to you, and the governments, and it's just bouncing back through some fucking weird line.
That's the task.
Is it still echoing right now?
I hear something new.
Y'all hear?
Yeah.
I heard a crying child.
Yeah, my voice echoed a crying child.
No, come on, y'all want to hear it, right? Don't mute me.
I'll try to see if I can hone it out.
Figure it out.
I just can't figure out how it's even echoing. Seeing how I heard it that time.
I'm not the only one. It's Arson hears it.
Yeah, I've heard it. I've just ignored it.
All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get rid of it by doing this right here. Check 2 3, bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check.
It's gone.
It's gone. What did you do?
Okay. All right, I got it figured out. I can't run this particular headset in studio mode. I have to stay in voice mode. It's too sensitive, I guess.
You love studio mode, and honestly, it sounds exactly the same to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right. Okay, well, at least we got it figured out.
Studio.
In the studio. Yeah.
What the fuck did that song even mean? What the fuck is studio? It never made
Studio's the girl's name.
Oh, the studio? Who the fuck names their kids?
I always thought it was Studio. Like they're up in the studio snorting coke and fucking getting wild.
Wait, what's the name?
Sussudio is the actual.
Sussudio is the name of the song. Yeah.
I never knew what the fuck that meant.
Studio, is that like fucking Malaysian or some shit?
I don't know.
Studio. Studio.
Let's go ahead and just
Studio.
put the
It just
video up.
sounds like some idiot named their kid and they didn't give a fuck. Put it up for adoption.
They didn't want to see
It's a
Studio.
girl that's been on
Dumpster
my
baby.
mind.
Or maybe they were like, it's a pseudo kid, and they couldn't spell pseudo. Bad joke. Fuck.
Yeah.
I bet everybody in the side chat's never even heard the song because it's 30 years old.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it right now. Right? What was his name? Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, yeah, from Genesis.
Mustard Tiger.
Her name is Phil Collins Studio. Oh my
Studio.
god, that is a
I put it in the side.
backwards ass name.
Studio.
It is a full-on synthesizer dance beat abomination.
Electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see some other seasoned citizens over in the side chat.
I'm trying to find a profile shot of Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, no, you need that. I was watching an old rerun of Chips the other day, and Bruce Jenner was on there as a motorcycle cop, and I was like, man, he turns into a freak in about 30 years.
Yeah.
It's a crying shame.
What's a crying shame?
The whole thing, the whole set of circumstances.
Oh, okay.
Some people fucking degrade, man. I can see it this day and age, man. Society's fucked, and some people probably can't take it, and shit like that happens. They fucking cut their dicks off and shit. Freaking out.
Man. Wouldn't that suck if you woke up with your dick in your mouth? That'd be weird as fuck, man. It'd be surreal. Like I can't believe
if it was so big it accidentally just rolled into your mouth and you didn't know it.
No, if like you were in your mouth.
I would just hope I wouldn't be having a dream about eating sausage. It'd be fucked when I wake up. Start chewing on that thing in your sleep and shit. Hot dogs.
Yeah.
Wake up with your own tendons in your teeth and shit.
There's tendons and dicks?
I don't know.
I thought it was just fucking a honeycomb of blood.
A honeycomb of blood.
Oh.
Just how they like it.
I'm sure there'd be like pieces of gristle, right? Of course.
Like your asshole whistle?
Dick gristle.
It's a muscle, right?
Suck the dick off the gristle, make that asshole whistle.
That has a nice ring to it. Rolls off.
Yeah, too, I think. By design. Arson was a poet and didn't realize it.
Suck the dick from the back, make your asshole clap.
That does not rhyme.
It does.
It's a rhymer right there.
Back and clap do not rhyme.
If you say it with enough like steez, then it totally rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
It rhymes.
Pretty sure that's not a word either.
You can suck the dick from the side, make your asshole glide.
Yeah.
Suck the dick from the front, make your asshole grunt.
You need a little book of nursery rhymes.
Arson's bedtime rhymes.
It's all about sucking dicks and the repercussions that it takes on your asshole.
It's all about cause and effect.
Who the hell is this?
It's Jake's
guy right here.
It's Jake's face.
Oh, was that Jake's face?
That's real life Mr. Slave, man.
Wow, I didn't realize it, but if you put blackface on Jake, he would look like a legit black guy. Doesn't he look like a black guy?
Oh, it's Jake. I
Jake post high school.
never realized that.
That's the motorcyclist from the Village People
Is it?
With Jake's face on it.
with Jake's face on it. Yeah.
It's like
it looks just like the real life
it
Mr.
looks legit.
It really does.
Wow.
It's a good job.
That's a good job there.
Dude, I don't fuck around on Photoshop.
I mean, you could blend a little bit around the beard and the neck area, but other than that, man.
Well, I mean, it was
So, in other words, Arson
I'm just being a dick.
sucks, man.
I loved this one, Billy. You did a great job on this one.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I downloaded that full res right off of Josh's Instagram and reposted.
You and Josh, I didn't do a great job on you and Josh, but Neil, oh my God, I'm so
you got
proud
the
of
bald going with the light shining on the
Oh
forehead.
man, that bald must take you a minute.
that. Yeah, it did. I was like,
Did
I
you
just
just
got
like
lucky with
steal
there.
that part from Tim's head and then just like flip it around and put it on?
No,
It
it's
looks like he joined Larry's head to your face.
yeah, I
pretty
just
good.
blended it in as best I could.
Some beautiful blending skills right there.
That is not
Blending
too bad.
skills. Oh. And right now, that's why I'm looking for a profile shot of Caitlyn Jenner, so I can make Lee be shooting Caitlyn Jenner in the face in a Big Lebowski shot.
That's awesome.
Where's Jake? He's
Yeah.
not noticed yet.
He's doing the same thing I am right now. Well, no, I thought his wife's not working at the hospital anymore, is she?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Captain Burrow
Wait till he notices.
just gave money to the side chat. Did you see that, Neil?
What? Oh, what? Oh, hey, thanks for that $1, dick. Just kidding. Thanks, I guess. Thank you. Awkward.
Dude, I didn't
Buy a
even
stick of,
fucking
go buy some bubble gum.
put money in this bitch. That's crazy.
Just a tip. Oh, it used to stay a lot longer. We got ripped
that was
off for
short.
$1.
No,
You should
it was-
donate 50 and see what happens. Maybe it'll stay longer.
It's been up there for a while.
Oh, I just
Maybe
know.
try 5.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Try $5.
For science, people, for science.
So what's that? Like, as long as you have channel funding enabled, your channel turns into a Twitch fucking feed, basically. How's that
Go
work?
buy some Bazooka Joe tomorrow.
Some bubble yum.
That's cool.
I'm gonna buy some fruit by the foot.
Ooh. Get a single fruit roll up sample from Costco.
I don't even know how Twitch works at all.
Me neither.
Magic.
I've been trying to wrap my head around it.
It's just you just
I'm
stream.
like,
Stream
I
game.
went and signed up for an account, and that's as far as I went. I closed the window, and I fucking never went back.
I have an account just so I can watch Arson and comment. That's the only fucking reason I have an account right now.
Oh, thank you.
What about me, bitch?
I watch you.
right.
Well, I watch you
Yeah.
fire. Okay, let's clarify. Motovloggers, you fucking ghost and fucking
All
red
right.
one.
All right.
That's about it.
Like a red one.
There's another guy.
Oh shit! I meant to send Red One a link, and then I forgot.
A blank?
But he's not around. Is he working late or something?
He works pretty late.
Yeah. Oh well.
How do you got today off?
Oh well, his boss gave him an option. He said either you go riding with me or we go to work. And he said his boss is like one of those guys who likes to go riding, and they go like all day. And so
That's
he
a
was-
pretty good deal.
That's fine.
Well,
Yeah, I'd be like,
Remember,
deal.
he rode like 600 miles this weekend for LA versus SD, so he was hurting. He's old, you know.
He's old, you know. Oh, Sam.
How old is he?
60.
Oh,
Wow.
that's awesome.
Vegas girl just said something like slightly racist. She said, "Oh, you forgot about red on MLK Day." Like, that's kind of racist. 'Cause bring
Oh, look! You got science happening here.
I don't know if you ever got
Side
a
chat.
chance to talk to her, man. But
Whoa,
holy
Carlos,
shit.
calm down on that. You didn't really have to donate $5. I feel terrible.
That's a fucking frozen burrito.
I feel terrible.
I'll feel terrible when I buy 240s of that $5.
Yeah.
Hey!
No, you got 6. Remember, you got $6.
Oh dang, yeah, that's like maybe 3.
You feel
Dude, go with the
terribly
frozen, dude, go with the frozen burrito because then you got all 4 food groups. They've
Oh,
given
fuck
you
that.
now.
Get the 40 hands.
A 40,
Yeah,
Does.
a little old English with a frozen burrito.
It
And a
always
fruit by
warms
the
my
foot.
heart. Yeah,
Dude, fruit by the foot, frozen burrito, Old English. Dude, that's a day's worth of calories. Good.
Some Mickeys. I'll get down some Mickeys.
Some Mickeys. The mini kegger. What do they call the mini keg or whatever they have?
Oh yeah, I did. I love Mickey's good. I'll drink it.
I
Man,
got
I
through
haven't
college on Mickey's big mouth barrels
I bet you did.
and 7-Eleven hot dogs.
Oh, so long. Hot dogs.
Oh man, I've never eaten a hot dog from one of those places. Never.
They used to be
will.
pretty good back in the early '90s. They kind of had it pretty good. The
The hot
7-Eleven's
dogs are-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hot dogs
Do
are
they make-
good. Don't fuck with the sandwiches though. Mm-mm.
No.
Do they make like fried chicken and shit at the 7-Elevens there?
No, they make them at. We have other stores that have
We have-
that. They have a
we have-
deli built into them. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have
Yeah.
pizza too. They sell pizza shit, pizza slices,
Yeah,
hot
we got, like-
wings, fucking chicken wings.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got all that shit, and they make like fresh fried chicken there. It's fucking like way better than KFC too.
Yep. Yeah, we have a chain of convenience stores. In fact, you see it all the time in my videos because I'm always stopping there for one reason or another. It's called Stripes, and they have full, like everything you're saying. They make Mexican food, fried chicken, fried burritos, chimichangas, all that stuff. They have a dining area inside the convenience store. It's pretty cool.
Eat our
Fried
fucking chicken.
Fried
Yeah,
burritos?
eat our
Oh
food.
yeah, dude. Come on.
You want to
So
know
chimichanga, yeah, fried burrito.
That's a chimichanga.
Yeah, that's
You-
a deep fried
That's a
burrito.
That's a fucking fixing to leave some stripes in your underwear.
That shit's
Yeah,
delicious.
Dude,
They use
I love them those tortas.
tortas. Yeah, a little torta. That's
Those
Oh, yeah.
sandwiches. Those are the
Yeah.
bomb.
I like sopes.
Sopes are good. Mm.
What's a sope?
It's like a little
stuff, like the English but Spanish.
It's like a little bread. I don't even know how to pronounce it or how to describe it, but it's delicious.
Yeah, it is delicious.
I didn't know that.
You made Mexican pizza wasn't.
What is it compared to on the Taco Bell menu?
But that's on the Taco Bell. But still, it's so delicious.
Your description of Mexican food is always like the best thing ever. Like you fucking go into such detail about it. Yeah. You nail it, and then you get the accent going and shit too. It's just like I want whatever the fuck he's talking about right now.
That's one thing about California and Texas is, man, all the Mexican food is good. It's more Oaxacan style and traditional style there in Southern California, I've noticed, and it's more Tex-Mex style here. But man, it's it's the best food ever, man.
Yeah.
Mexican food is my favorite food.
It's a staple of my weekly dinners.
Yeah.
I fucking wish we shared a border with them so we could have all that shit.
Yeah, that's.
They never made their way up here.
We get migas and all the real good, like and especially like where like in San Diego, you get all of the Mexican dishes that are seafood derived.
We do have a lot of them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
My mind was blown every time I went to California about all the fucking Mexican food and stuff, and then I come here and eat at a Mexican restaurant and just be like, want to throw it on the ground and be like, this is garbage.
I've done that. I've gone somewhere and then I'm like, ooh, let's get Mexican food, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like I fucking ate some shit off a greasy truck somewhere in Cali that tasted 10 times better than this. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I love when they start changing it. So since I was little, we always had like carne asada fries, which are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then you have like the what is it? The California burrito. Delicious. Yeah.
Say carne asada again. Just do it. you just throw that spice on it.
And we have carne guisada here too.
Oh god.
But if that's the way it is, like chimichangas or like grilled burritos or fried burritos, right?
Fried, deep fried.
So you can take oil in a frozen burrito and make a chimichanga with a George Foreman grill.
Make your own fucking.
I didn't know. I've been doing that for weeks, and I had no idea until you just said that.
Oh, then you get the chimichanga, and they put like sour cream and guacamole on top with the fucking lettuce and the pico. Oh god, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I can't have pico de gallo. I don't know what it is, man. I get them blood farts.
That's the chin of the rooster. Pico de gallo. All right, so right here, this is the chimichanga, man. This is the fried burrito.
Oh, you're talking deep fried.
There you go. Yeah, no, it's deep fried. Yeah,
deep fried, man.
And you have to use a fork and a knife when you cut it open. It's like steam coming out. It's so fucking hot.
Oh yeah, man. So here you go. All kinds of fried.
Yeah, and then sometimes they'll put the enchilada sauce on top of it. Oh fuck, game over.
Yeah, that's the real good stuff.
Yeah, I call it a wet chimichanga.
Yeah, wet. Chimichanga. And then they also do fried burritos that have ice cream inside of them. So they look like this. And so it has cheesecake ice cream inside of it.
Like a red rocket.
I have not. Seen that. That sounds amazing.
It is. Right? And then on the outside, when it comes out of the fryer, they dip it in cinnamon and sugar on the outside.
Oh, they have that fucking here. It's called the deep fried ice cream. Is what
So is it like So is it made like a churro, but inside it's got the fucking ice cream shit in there?
Exactly. It's exactly the same.
Roll. He's got a fucking churro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Does that not look like a fucking dog dick to anybody else?
Come on.
What kind of dog dicks are you looking at? Come on.
Red rockets with the red tip sticking out of the motherfucker all horny?
I think that's called a strawberry.
Can you put the Mexican food away, man? Hurting my feelings.
That's the ultimate fried burrito right there.
Oh man,
so delicious.
Yeah. No, but that looks plain. Like that doesn't even spark my interest.
So what is that like?
What's in there, man?
Thrown on top. Fuck out of here.
It looks like something.
What's in there though? It could be fucking.
Right. It looks like something the wife made. You have to say, looks great.
Great, babe. Fucking delicious.
Yeah, some kind of fucking failed Pinterest.
Look at that bastard right there with that fucking zigzag of fucking sour cream on top.
Yeah.
Suck the dick off the gristle on that.
Yep. It's so funny. There could be like a huge piece of shit in there, but you still bite it real hard just because it's got the weird zigzag sour.
Have you guys ever had albondigas?
What's that? No.
It's a meatball soup.
Oh
It's
yeah.
so good. The big ass meatballs in it.
I thought you said Lagunitas the beer.
Mexican meatball soup. Yeah, albondigas.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, it's so good.
Looks just like this right here.
Bigger the ball, sweeter the soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making my mouth water. I'm like, man, all I'm having is a fucking frozen lasagna.
You're heating up a Tina's burrito right now.
Yeah. I'm about to walk to the corner and get fucking some real food here in a minute.
Am I the only one wondering what's in Tim's other bookmarks?
Like what? It's just
Other bookmarks.
my
You know what's in
YouTube
the
channel.
No, all the way on the right, buddy. That's where
Other
Cold.
bookmarks.
What the fuck?
that's where the good shit is.
I got
That's where all the secret links to the backdoor, internet,
Click that one.
Illuminati.
He's like, oh, my camera, my screen share stopped working.
The black.
Where's the button? Where's the
Oh. What up, Shade Tree?
Oh, finally.
Where's Jake at?
He's right here.
Jake. Hey, Jake. I just want to acknowledge Lee Stewart.
Jake the snake.
Can Jake come out and play?
Do you remember when the last time you fucking said that to like someone's mom?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like
they
when
come
you
out and
finally
play?
transitioned
Jake come out
to,
and
like, is Jake here?
Knocking on the door. He's not here, and you see him in the corner crying because he's got his ass whooped. Fucking chancla on the floor still.
Bunch of phone books and a fucking barbell.
I think it was pretty young and stuff saying that, dude. The last time I can remember saying that, I was like very like single digits on the circus looking up at a fucking trailer window. That was a long time ago. No doubt.
long time ago in the olden days.
Now, I know the last time I fucking got on my bike and rode over to somebody's house to kick their ass because they were playing hard ass on the telephone, not letting me talk to their sister.
Ah.
Woody's back in the chat.
Like, before keyboard warriors or phone warriors talk shit to you on the telephone because they didn't think you'd go over to their house.
Oh, Dana CBR just texted me. Asked me to shout out somebody. Shout out to Chrissy. Hope I made your night.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
I bet you call me Chrissy again.
Shout out!
I bet I do call you Chrissy again. I bet I do.
Can Chrissy come out and play?
She gotta bring that chimichanga though.
Does she have big old titties?
Tell her bring at least 9 chimichangas. For the
9 chimichangas, and they best be wet. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Can we just like full screen fucking Jake's face forever?
This one? This
Hi,
one?
I'm Mr. Slave.
Yeah, just forever.
He does look like Mr. Slave.
Mr. Slave, how are you? Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
Like rework. Now I need to rework that. But you gotta have Lemmy Winks the fucking hamster in there now.
Yeah.
Or Towley.
Towley.
Nobody saw that episode where he had the hamster in his ass and went on that fucking adventure.
Oh yeah.
That's the best
What?
shit.
He's like, I'm so high.
Yeah.
I'm so high.
Yeah.
I just still see Mr. Slave when I look at that fucking picture. every fucking time.
I'm sure Mr. Slave was I'm sure the Village People guy was the archetype that they modeled Mr. Slave after.
Definitely, dude. There were so many dudes running around in the fucking 80s. They just want, like, with assless chaps, their fucking butt showing with that exact jacket and hat on.
Tim, how the fuck do you screen share like you do? Because yours never has all the other shit around it.
Well, the problem is that's a real small picture. So what you need to do is you need to increase the size of the photo, which will decrease the size of all of your nav stuff.
Yeah.
So just hold down Command plus on the
Don't
picture.
forget that hyperflex command line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that absolutely did not work.
No.
Wait, you press the green button on the fucking Chinggis? Is it all the way Chinggissed up?
Can I like full screen it? I don't even think I have an option of full screen.
Full screen it. Full screen it with the Chinggis.
Oh,
full screen it.
There you go.
One thing that'll help. One thing that'll help is if you take off turn the nav stuff off, hide it. There you go. You got it. You figured it out. Never mind. Yeah.
I like how the greens continued over and you didn't just leave the fucking high quality picture over top of the old fucking thing.
I like how you made Leonard Nimoy laugh so hard. what were you two talking about right then?
We were talking about Nimoy. Arson farted through my headphones and we had a good chuckle about
it. So great.
Dude, that's a good Photoshop job right there.
Thank you.
You got the little fucking. All right. Do you think that you could like do that like in video, like make like old, an old movie, like and put something new into it, but like have that like old movie filter over it that it blends in?
Yeah. In fact, I've got some old film burn filters.
Yeah, I've got a ton of that shit, and I've got a green screen here too, so I could really do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. In fact, one of the as soon as we get this new album ready, the first music video off of it is going to have a lot of that effect in it.
Yeah, I was trying to fuck around with that, and I had I'm using like an old movie in my next video, and I put like another like someone's face on top of another one, but I wanted to put like that grainy like kind of texture over it, but like have it like blend in and not just have it like be its own grain, you know?
Yeah, it's super easy.
Yeah, it's easy. You just use opacity. You just it's basically an overlay is all
it's just an overlay, and then you just color correct the footage to match and some grain and fuck with opacity and you're done.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. I just fucking like fucked around with the colors until the colors at least.
And if you want to, you can build a mask into it so that it's that maybe it's a little bit more pronounced around the edges and not as much in the middle, or vice versa.
I just got some fucking masking program that's like insane for Final Cut. So good. You can cut out like you don't need any green screen shit. You can cut out moving objects if you got the time to do it, but it does it so good.
That's awesome.
Is it automatic, or do you have to like constantly move the mask around?
It tracks it a little bit. Like it'll halfway track it. It won't be anywhere near good, but like it'll get most of the work done for you. Like it's like cutting out a picture in Photoshop kind of, and then it'll track the rest, and then you just go frame by frame and kind of just do little adjustments.
Clean it up. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking. This fucking screen is at it.
This is the OG one.
Neil.
Catalina Island.
Oh yeah.
Back before Arson even had the fucking shit on his helmet.
Yeah, that was pre-Misfits Arson.
That's when you went to the Catalina.
That's Baby Legs and Derek and Arson.
That one fits me well. I'd probably actually do that pose if we were.
Why is Baby Legs' helmet backwards? Why is the?
I had to rotate it. It just didn't look.
Not only that, why is he 2 feet taller?
Come on, more like 2.5 feet taller. Yeah, I should have shrunk it down, huh?
That's pretty funny. I like how he's like the odd one out too. He's just like fucking clapping by himself when we're just fucking posing.
Clapping cheeks.
Yeah.
Like he's the one that fucking towels off everybody after the fucking hoedown.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Is the beard and everything Jake's too, or is it
Jake's face? I just blended it in with the neck and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The ears are original from the fucking picture, but the rest of it's Jake.
Because his nose and his lips don't even look like his, man. He's got some big-ass lips.
Yeah. I don't know why it showed up like that, but yeah.
How old
Just
is he?
fits so well.
He looks like a 12-year-old with a beard.
He does. Yeah, mesmerizing.
Yeah, I can't stop looking at it. It's weird.
Stopping down the conversation.
Yeah, just staring at it.
Everyone's just staring at it now like, all right, let's figure this out.
Wow. Are we going to tip blast this biatch tonight?
Oh, we got exactly enough people.
We do.
Yeah. Are you trying to make a comeback?
No, I've given up on trying to do that.
Why'd you mention it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's not do that.
What, Quee-flash it?
Yeah.
You sounded like you were excited about it, and then I gave you PTSD.
Oh,
You remembered
I want
fucking
to.
I did finish on the podium the time before last when we played, though, so I had that going for me.
You won a couple, too, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry. I don't know if that was really loud in your mic, but...
That was
Mark ass hoe.
I'm trying to get the fucking fruit flies.
You guys have fruit fly
problem?
Yeah.
in the winter time? That's weird.
Yeah. Right when it started, the rainy season, they just fucking showed up.
We got ants because of the fucking rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some ants too, but I took care of that pretty quickly. But the flying bastards, those are the hard
At least
ones.
you don't have scorpion.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
that is true.
Scorpions would be dope as fuck.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Till they fucking
Till one makes your mushroom tip look like a freaking portobello.
wake up in the middle of the night and think just fucking shank your sack.
Yeah.
The thing about scorpions is you can't kill them. There's not an anti-scorpion insecticide.
Yeah, there is.
Really?
Well, not an effective one that I know of. Here, wait on a second. I may be talking out of my ass here.
It's called the 870.
When I couldn't dog.
Boom.
In
I moved into
Arizona,
an
they
apartment.
fucking spray all the time. You see those motherfuckers going around, fucking scorpion, fucking.
It says scorpion kill on the tanks on their back and shit.
No, on the truck, and there's it fucking lists all the pest control shit that they got, and fucking scorpions are one of them.
Oh, okay. They do have a new generation of scorpion poisons, apparently.
Cool.
Yeah.
I used to keep I moved into an apartment that wouldn't allow dogs and pets and shit, so I started a scorpion pit. Pretty cool.
What?
Yeah, they were all African emperor scorpions in a big glass terrarium. I kept it on the floor with a lid on it, and I just let them run around in there. They're all social herding scorpions. They're cool, man.
Pretty chill.
I when you first said that, I literally imagined that you just fucking dug a pit somewhere on the premises and just fucking dropped a bunch of scorpions in it.
It was kind of like that. It was on the floor and it was filled with sand, and they all buried themselves in there, and it's creepy. I loved it. Yeah. Everybody, it made people not want to come back, which was my aim.
Oh, anything to prevent people from coming over is always a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that fucking people leave me alone in my apartment. No one fucks with me. It's good. Because then I'd have to take drastic measures. I'd have to start coming to the door with my fucking tip out and just bloody it up before I come to the door, just so they are extra confused of what the fuck I was doing. I came to the door with a bloody dick. I don't know what the fuck to say.
It's like fucking Willem Dafoe in Antichrist.
Yeah.
You seen that movie? Have you seen that movie?
No.
No? Nobody here's seen Antichrist before with Willem Dafoe?
No, but I've seen the one where he's the guy from Hogan's Heroes buddy. God, what is that creepy movie called?
If you've seen Antichrist, you'd fucking remember it. Let me.
Yeah, I remember. It's he terrorizes children at a school, right? It's the devil. He
literally within the first 30 seconds of that movie, it's Willem Dafoe going full penetration up close on some fucking broad. It's pretty messed up. But then that chick later on in the movie is jacking him off and then smashes his boner with a log and then he jizzes blood in her face. It's kind of hilarious.
Yep, never seen that. Never seen that movie.
Yeah, she
I'm
like
wrong.
smashes it and breaks it in half, and he's like screaming in pain, and she just keeps jacking him off till he fucking jizzes blood everywhere. It's pretty weird.
God damn. How? It was in half?
So, and like, there's no like, you know, like in a movie where you just assume that's what happened. No, like they show you what fucking happened. It's pretty nuts.
God
And he kicks a fucking toddler out a window too. That's pretty funny.
Fucking Antichrist, man.
Toddler sitting on like a window ledge up in this like apartment building. He just fucking kicks this little shithead out the window like a football.
Antichrist 2009.
Yeah, it's pretty
Danish-
funny.
William Dafoe just beating it off of the blood.
Yeah.
It's a 2009 Danish
fucked up.
experimental horror film.
It's weird. Like there's so much Willem Dafoe full penetration in that movie. It's not even funny. Like it's pretty much porno. A lot of the time.
Like the beginning is like some slow-mo fucking sax slapping in the shower.
yeah, exactly.
It's like all black and white with like some opera music, like
up
sax
close and
slapping.
personal.
It was a fucked up movie though.
Or have you ever seen Serbian film?
There he is.
Oh yeah, that one is ultra
That's
fucked up.
That's
Your camera works, motherfucker. You can't
That
hear me.
one's beyond messed up. Hey, Shade Tree.
I had a fuck of a time getting my shit working, man. I don't know what it is with Logitech cameras. They just fucking hate Apple.
Everything Logitech sucks.
Bullshit.
What the fuck?
I got a Logitech camera. It works fine.
Oh, never mind.
I got a Logitech joystick too. It's actually fire.
Yeah.
Pick that up for a
Logitech
song.
Speakers that only work part of the time.
Rip.
Hey, anyway, what's up, guys? I heard you guys talking about pornos and sax slapping. I was intrigued.
Will,
You're like, I gotta get this shit working.
Don't forget the documentary.
God damn it!
Yeah. Documentary.
This has been a funny night so far.
Freak me out.
Can't get my earphones to work. Oh, fucking well.
Hey, so that cat that like they said, like, oh yeah, this cat's like really fucking old and going through like renal failure and shit. They fixed her. She came back. She like gained like 5 pounds, man.
Won't last.
Yeah.
Once my cat started having renal failure, of course she was almost 20. It just, I mean, there's the writing's on the wall once renal failure starts. They can help them hang in for a while, but at a certain point, you got to decide how much money you want to spend.
Yeah, none. No, I'm not going to do that.
None. Yeah.
Well,
I was kind of
cats are fucking weird, and people who aren't cat people will never understand this. But man, the whole thing about having a cat for a long fucking time, cats live for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's the whole thing. Like, you're like, oh, I don't like cats. It's like, try having something in your house, even something in your house you're not even that close to, but you have it for 22 fucking years.
Right. Yeah. That was the weird thing is that, it's been months have passed since we put Nina down, but every once in a while I still like, oh, I got to feed the cat, or man, where is the cat? You like have those moments like, because cats will sneak off and puke under the bed and stuff like that. So you always want to kind of know approximately where the cat is. And so, I'll have those moments just every once in a while where I just kind of, for a second, I'll look around wondering where the cat is. And it's just because the cat lived with me in this house for almost 20 years. It's a weird deal.
20
fucking years. This cat here, oh, fuck. I love it.
It's like we have 5 cats, and I look at these cats. I'm like, man, my cats. I have 2 cats, but we have 5 cats. My cats will still be alive when I'm in my 50s.
Yeah,
likely.
It's very likely,
unless you kick him out the window like you should.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 26 when we got that cat and 46 when it died.
And that's cats, man. Trust me, I love my dogs. Dogs come into your life for a short time and they change it in a huge way. But cats are in there for the long haul.
Yeah. Yeah, dogs generally don't live that long. Even a little dog usually won't make it 21, 22 years. It's, it's pretty rare when even a little dog makes it that long. And of course, big dogs, they'll make it 12, 13 years. And then, you're usually having to make horrible, sad decisions behind that. But cats live for freaking ever in domestication.
It's weird, man.
Yeah,
I know. You understand. I know Derek understands. I know Neil understands. I don't know about anybody else.
Cats out the window.
Trash cats.
I'll be a fag all I want and say that I love the shit out of my cats.
Yeah, I loved my cats.
Me too.
Yeah, but fucking cats are like my little buddies while I'm here and like no one else is here and shit. No fucking shame about saying that.
I finally got this green laser pen working yesterday that I've had forever. And dude, fucking Audie, that fucking fat girl was just fucking flying around, dude. I haven't seen her move that fast in forever. She like slammed into the wall. She was chasing.
It's only green. It doesn't go to different colors.
No, it's just the green laser, but it's like bright as F. Like you can see the beam through the air, so they sit there and like try and hit the beam in the air, and then they're just like fucking freaking out.
Oh my god, dude! You remember how expensive laser pointers used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even like I'm sure the green ones still cost like a little bit of coin, like the ones that actually make the beam in the air. Yeah. But like you remember when laser pointers first came out, like just a regular stupid fucking laser pointer that you put on a keychain was like $100.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah!
Like $100, and this wasn't even $100 like now. This was $100 in like 1998.
I think when I got that green one, it's like one of the pen ones. It was like $200 because they just came out. It was like ridiculous, and I just found it the other day, and it's like, oh shit.
Now you buy a laser pointer like the exact same laser pointer, but it's in like a little piece of blister package, and it's $1.99. $1.99. And it's like that laser pointer was $100 fucking dollars. I remember having one. I remember being like, "Oh, I got a cheap one. It was only like $60." Like you know what I mean?
Technology in those laser pointers they also had, they were great big, man. They were like the size of a fucking pen, right?
Oh yeah, bigger than.
They had the same strength as a dollar ring.
They had the shapes that you would change on the tip to make like arrows and fucking horses and donkeys. No? Okay.
Donkeys?
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
I just threw that one in there. The donkeys, I just threw that one in there.
I remember being
My
in like
pointer also makes a burrow.
in elementary school. I did a report on lasers, like before you could buy the pens and shit. My dad brought one from the museum he worked at. It was like this big old fucking honking thing, and it was just like a stupid red one, so it just like puts up a little dot. It's like mind blowing back then.
Yeah.
Like, look at these lasers.
I remember the big deal, and you remember Neil. You remember when like the ones that you could point at the sky were they were the astronomy ones that you could point out constellations with.
Yeah, that's what my dad got the green one, because you can like shine in the air, and it's literally like the fucking Death Star fucking.
Oh, it's crazy.
Going up Alderaan on that shit. You could just see it all the way, so it's like you're pointing at the stars and shit.
Yeah,
I love how some of the guys like advertise it. Like,
I remember the big deal with those was like people were selling them online. People were like, you could melt a trash bag, like if you hold it. Like a black trash bag. You could
the ones that are like the size of mag lights that burn through CDs and shit. I see that on YouTube. They're like burn through like 30 balloons with some like fucking mag light.
By the way, all you guys who are watching this who are like fucking 18 years old, you don't know the struggle of expensive laser pointers.
That was also back during the day and age when a computer monitor that was bigger than 19 or 20 inches weighed 400 pounds and cost $1,300 or $1,400.
Oh yeah, good old CRT.
Yep.
Yeah,
oh my god, that's my favorite thing that's happened is that TVs and monitors and all that shit costs nothing.
Yeah.
I know. Now, well, didn't all the companies got some big thing because they were like price gouging, like working together, like to jack the prices up of flat screens when really they cost like nothing to make?
Yeah, flat screens have come down to nothing. I bought 2 brand new 40-inch flat screen TVs for my house for $390 something for both of them.
They'll engineer some reason for them to be expensive again eventually. Like,
yeah.
I feel like they have engineers working. It's like just work on something to make it expensive.
And
like
they have
like when the
Roku.
3D TVs came out, total fucking gimmick, dead.
Which ones?
The 3D TVs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, God, that went away fast, didn't it?
Dude, I saw a 3D movie. What was
It's like
it on
4K,
fucking Saturday night? And I fucking wanted to vomit.
Oh shit, too intense.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I was a millennial sometimes, so I didn't have to live through that, waiting and suffering through the, rise of technology and them getting shit better.
No, but you appreciate it now.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Like the laser pointer fucking thing, paying $100 for obsolete technology that now it's like, God damn it.
Looking back, that was fun though. Like I got in, because I've had a pretty technological series of careers between music and working in advertising and everything. I got to go from working in recording studios. I got to go from splicing 2-inch 24-track tape on a tape machine to going to digital workflow on a computer. I got to go from videotape to editing with Final Cut and stuff like that. It was kind of fun making all those transitions. Going from cut and paste on a light board to doing desktop publishing. It's kind of fun.
Remember editing using like 2 VCRs and punching shit in on one of those little bullshit, those little Radio Shack fucking controllers hooked up to it.
Yeah, dub editing. Yeah,
putting two cassette players together, record your radio jams.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
I used to
record your favorite songs off the weekly top 40 with Casey Kasem onto a cassette tape.
Every mixtape I had like the intro and the outro had like a DJ talking shit on it.
Yeah.
Dude, same thing with video, man. When I was fucking doing skydiving videos, I was plugging a Super 8 High 8 into a VCR and doing it that way.
Yeah, that's how I had it. Like when I first thing I ever ended was that exact setup. And then I had like the little Radio Shack controller. You could add star wipes and shit to it with. It's fucking awesome.
You gotta get that star wipe, man.
You gotta get fucking star wipes.
Fucking LAN parties.
Well,
oh man, I love LAN parties.
I wonder
all your whole fucking computer, CRT monitor,
your fucking everything. Just
get in there. Something goes wrong with your Windows ME and it's all fucked up, but you just get drunk and fucking.
So who else did this? And I always wonder this because so many of us are into video. That's why we make YouTube videos. And I remember like before I understood what editing was, because I'm a little younger. I'm only 33. I know, Tim, you're a little older, so you edited with.
I like how nicely you said that.
Stumbled over that shit.
You edited with full VCR tape, but I remember being a kid and like my parents bought a camcorder, and eventually, like when we first got a camcorder, it was way too expensive for me to touch it.
Yeah.
And then eventually, it got like obsolete enough that I was allowed to play with it. And I remember making home movies and just I would edit by like turning it off. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna turn it off real quick, and then like make a mini movie.
Yeah,
just, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You pause the recording, then you fast forward to the fucking video camera or whatever you're working with to the point that you wanted, and then you press play and record at the same time again, and then repeat. That's what I
and I did that all the fucking time. And I bet there's a whole lot of people who do YouTube right now who are around our age, like between like 25 and 35, who did that shit.
Yeah, you still got those vids? Digitize them. Show you, let's see some.
I fucking wish, man.
Dude, I got one we made when I was a kid. I was like I was probably like less than 10. Like my dad rented some big old camera and we just like confiscated it and made some shitty home movies.
All mine are like like hunting trips. So we'd like go out and like ride 4-wheelers in the woods and shoot guns and like that. All these I wish I still had them. All these videos of us like getting drunk as teenagers, like 14, 15 years old, getting drunk in the woods and shooting guns. They're fucking awesome video, dude. Like at least I remember it that way.
Right. Like I have a lot of those videos. Like you remember they're awesome, and you go back and watch them, and you're like, Just fucking face palm all the time.
Yeah, well, we used to do this thing that I thought was so cool. We do like the first person shooter thing where I would take the stupid like handy cam and we would tape it to shotguns and like we'd walk around, you know, like first person shooter. We thought it was so fucking cool and shoot stuff.
Do you ever? There's some dude from Sweden who's like a pro airsoft player, and he's like a sniper when he plays, and he has like some sort of camera attached to his rifle, and when he plays,
about the guy on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, that guy. I've seen that guy.
That's just dope, man. And he's got like
really
really cool watching him.
Yeah, he's got like but he does his edits so legit where like you almost feel like you're watching a movie. He's got like the dopest ambience.
Post a link in the side channel.
He'll shoot someone like super far away, and then the video will look like you're looking at the scope and shit. It'll be all zoomed in with the crosshairs and everything.
Yeah, that guy's sick as fuck.
Yeah, I think I spent like a whole week watching his videos. Like, just as soon as I seen one, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, I remember
I just sucked in.
His video got featured where he was just sniping hoes left and right.
Yeah, left and right, taking them out. I'll try to find it.
There's a guy I watched too, and he does that same concept, but he does it while he hunts pests around his house. So he's shooting real animals.
Oh, shit.
So he gets a lot of hate for it, but at the same time, I mean,
the fucking pests.
That motherfucker uses some crazy ass shit though. Like he'll go out.
You know who I'm talking about? How the guy with the night vision shit and stuff?
Yeah, and then he'll go out in the back like with like a crossbow with like corkscrew fucking tips and shit. And be like, he's all, yeah, these will guarantee that you kill him. And then like he fucking finds a squirrel and it's like literally just like split in half with like all of the organs caught in the fucking corkscrew.
Yep.
Damn. Ted Nugent does that shit on Facebook, man. He'll like go live. Like right about the time he's gonna kill a fucking thing or whatever in his yard.
Dang, I think I found that sniper dude. That is badass.
Yeah, I just posted it in our side chat here, but I don't have a wrench to post it in the main chat.
If you think about it, like if you like paid good fucking money to hire someone to get rid of like a squirrel infestation, like wouldn't you expect more than some fucking dickhead in a BB gun? Like, would you be pissed off if he just showed up like that?
Dude, Billy the Exterminator on the History Channel. That guy's fucking hilarious. He's got a mullet and shit, and like dresses in spikes and comes get shit out of your fucking attic and shit. It's hilarious.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Didn't that
dresses
guy
like an '80s rocker wannabe?
Yep.
I went on like some serious downward spiral or some shit. I just saw that on the internet the other day. Yeah, he's like super fucked now.
Cool.
He like partied his fame away or some fucking shit. He did a bunch of dumb stuff. I don't know.
I can see that. Probably bought himself a diamond crystal speedboat. And
yeah, I didn't want to take the time to read the whole thing because I really didn't give a fuck, but it looked pretty funny.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Remember the room that I had in Riverside?
Yep.
Fucking when that was being built, we built it in the wintertime, and we lived across the street from that field. And there was like a fucking shitload of rats in that fucking room while we were building it. And fucking in my off time, I would just sit on the fucking in a chair with a BB gun and fucking shoot down all the rats. But they would always fall in between the wall. And so like we couldn't get them because they were just like deep down there. So we just built around it, and like that room literally smelled like fucking ass and death.
I remember when we had to put that rat out of its misery we caught, and then I ended up fucking putting that shovel over his head and stomping it, and you got all fucking cringed out.
I threw a rat into a trash compactor once when I worked at Fry's. We found it in the office and we caught it in a trash can, and then I just threw it in the trash compactor and hit the button. Pretty interesting. They scream.
I decapitated a fucking raccoon in front of my neighbor with a shovel like 2 summers ago.
Raccoon! Now we're getting fucking like Jeffrey Dahmer.
That got pretty
I used to have an aunt. Oh, go ahead.
That little fucker came at me. He deserved it. I was like, he's in my garbage can, so I had a shovel. I'm like trying to fucking like stab at the garbage can to get him the fuck out of there. And he came flying out of there at me like a squirt. Or like raccoons are fucking vicious little assholes. Like, they are not cute and cuddly little things. He came flying at me, so I just fucking tagged him in the face with the shovel.
Pandas.
And he like bounced. He went flying the other way and like bounced off the garage, and like he wasn't even like he didn't even hit the ground yet, and I was already in my downward thrust, just like
When I was working at the zoo, we would have feed in and out, right? And we got demerits for if they saw rats. Like if customers saw rats or dirt or filth or whatever, the fucking director would come to us, right? So the owner's wife of the camels looked at me and said, "Kill that rat!" And she pointed. I turned around and saw what she pointed at. It was a big fucking rat. So I charged it. I charged the fucking rat, and it started running in circles. And I found myself running after it in a circle. And my brain said, "Turn around in a perfect circle and kick it." And I did, and it worked, man. I turned around and started running the other direction. It ran right into me. I kicked that motherfucker. It hit the side of the barn, died instantly. It was cool.
I'll tell you, I probably have the most unbelievable rat story.
Go for it.
It just sounds made up. You know, you ever have those stories where you're like, "It sounds like I made it up." You know,
that's when you know.
I remember being a little kid, and we always had. I grew up in a really shitty house. We always had rats in the house and shit like that, roaches and stuff. I was raised with my grandparents. So my grandfather, who was a super shell-shocked World War II vet, I remember being like 6 or 7 years old, and he caught a bunch of rats in glue traps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Glue traps.
which lets them live. They don't die. They're just in them.
Yeah.
But you can't get them out of it, though.
Yeah. So he caught like fucking, and they were huge, like big like I remember them being gigantic, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember him being drunk as fuck, and he went up to the attic and he got all these glue traps out and he laid them out. There's 3 fucking rats in glue traps. And he goes, "All right, boy, it's time to be a man." And he made me cut all their heads off.
What?
With a knife? Yeah, with a knife.
Oh,
he made me like hold them down and then like kill them by cutting their heads off.
Damn, that's like some icy shit.
No, it was fucking weird, man. I was crying the entire time. Everybody being like, "Don't fucking do it." He's like, "Don't be a little bitch. Just fucking."
Was it at least a long knife, or was it like a fucking little like Swiss Army knife?
No, it was like long enough.
Like who was this?
It was so fucking weird. And I still remember it to this day. I remember like cutting like in their head and being like,
"Yeah."
Oh,
glue traps, man, like they put like some sadistic shit in your head sometimes when you catch them. I remember one time I caught one in a glue trap, and I was so mad about it because they would like end up in my room somehow, and I was so fucking like pissed off when I finally fucking caught one that I like, you know, that old what was it? It wasn't Axe. It was the ice spiker gel, but it came in a spray. Yeah. Dude, I literally emptied out a whole can on this fucking rat, like to the point where like he was just a big crusty fucking ball of gel. And, like, my intention was to set him on fire, and I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't set him on fire. Like all of a sudden, my conscience came into play, and I was like, "You know what? You're just gonna live the rest of your fucking short ass life as like a fucking ball of jello."
No, it was weird when I did it, man. I was like fucking. I was so fucking weird about cutting into anything.
I just want to say the memes on this are going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, chopping rat heads.
Shade tree.
Well, I mean, fucking, I'm sure I'm not the only person whose fucking parent made them kill an animal, you know?
Nope. I can tell you that right now. You're definitely not. That's why I have very little problem with it, like cutting off fucking raccoons' heads with a shovel. And the best, I never got to like finish, but the best part of that story was like my neighbor was right there, like this chick, and she let out the most blood curdling fucking scream I've ever heard in my entire life. She saw the whole thing go down. It was hilarious. And like And my other neighbor was there. He was laughing the whole time afterwards. He came up, he saw the whole thing. He was like, the funniest part about that is like, you were just like so nonchalant about the whole thing. He's like, you just chopped this. He's like, you just chopped this thing's head off, and then you scooped it up with the shovel and hucked it in your garbage can and walked away as this chick's screaming. And I was like, I don't know. It's normal for me.
Well, I was gonna tell a story, but it don't compare to any of that shit. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, did the body run around after you chopped the head off?
Oh, that's a good
like
question.
A chicken, just spraying blood, running in the trash.
It kind of like, I don't know. Its leg like twitched for a second. I just scooped it up and hucked it in the garbage can and fucked up.
God, I had to kill so many fucking raccoons, man. I don't like killing raccoons because
it's hard. Like they're cute, but they're fucking assholes. So it's like you're kind of torn.
It's weird, but they're so fucking adorable. Trust me, I've killed a shit ton of raccoons, but I feel bad about doing it. You know.
Yeah, I didn't feel good about it by any means. That's for
in
sure.
juvenile hall, I had a teacher, or one of my teachers in there. He was a ex-military or ex-marine, now like turned wildlife kind of guy, right? And he would bring different shit that he kept at his farm. And one day he brought a raccoon in and it jacked off. First of all, a
raccoon jacked off?
It jacked him off.
It took everything out of his fucking wastebasket, right? And he was just letting it happen. He's like, you don't interfere with this because he'll bite. Up later, right? And then it stopped and just started rubbing its fucking balls real hard. I mean, like for a long time. Like
had to get one out.
Yeah.
Josh, what the fuck is that gun and what are you murking?
Yeah, what is it?
I have the same thing. That's a bug killer.
Oh, it's an assault gun.
It's an assault gun.
Oh,
Yeah,
I need one of them fucking things.
My garage is attached to my fucking office. So
Those are awesome.
That's way too
much. A couple flies in here. And the only way to get rid of a fly is to fucking kill it. No other way.
What the fuck does that
thing actually kill them?
Do you use that thing to salt your food as well?
Yeah, what does it do? I've never
I
heard
would
such
totally salt all my food with that.
You load it with table salt. You load it with table salt, and it essentially becomes a little salt shotgun, and it'll knock a fly right out of the air.
It's like a microscopic buckshot, and it goes right through them.
I'm on the last fly, too. There was like 4 of them here. I'm on the last one. They're still fucking out there.
Shoot the salt.
What's the range
on
on
that?
that?
Oh, it's fly by. Just salt.
You gotta get pretty close.
Yeah, I shot my buddy Trey in the bare nipple with it at point blank, and it got real irritated and red.
I like that red nip.
Talk about the Tim Kreitz Adventures videos that didn't make it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Tim trying to brine his friend's flesh with a gun.
Yeah.
The last one.
Go tenderize them. Well, what happens if you put some of that kosher in there, hit them with some rocks?
Oh,
I'm on that kosher salt. It's sea salt. I hope
things that good shit on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I hope these flies are fucking Muslim, man, because I'm about to blast them with some fucking non-kosher salt.
That was such a confused statement.
I love it.
Does it still work? That
should be a comment on the Amazon reviews. Is like, can you hit Muslim flies with?
I'm looking.
By the way, are you eating fucking mushroom tips?
Steak.
Oh, I saw you fucking like eat some like long, like elongated mushroom, like.
Yeah, I grilled some broccoli, man.
Oh, it was broccoli.
Chopping broccoli.
Look like
holy shit! These things are cool.
Holy shit! You went way back there.
Yeah.
Chopping broccoli.
That poor guy got washed up fast, didn't he? Who? Old Dana Carvey.
He made his money though.
Yeah,
well, dude, he's gonna make his money forever.
Right.
He's
got Garth from Wayne's World. He's got the church lady. He's got the chopping broccoli guy.
He's got Master of Disguise, timeless classic.
Fabrizio disguising.
Dude, he made a classic mistake though in comedy, and one of the main rules in school is to fucking stick with the times, man. Fucking remember what people are liking and not liking or whatever. He didn't do that. He's like, no, this works for me. I'm gonna keep on doing George H.W. Bush impersonations for 30 years.
It worked for him though, because it came back around with the second one.
Church lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, church lady.
I mean, his George W. was on point. Will Ferrell's was better, but
oh yeah, it is. Will Ferrell's better at everything, dude.
Yep,
in my opinion.
I'm fucking literally buying one of these salt guns right now.
Yeah,
they are so worth it. You're gonna love it.
This is the new, improved, re-engineered 2015 model according to Amazon.
Oh shit!
It's yellow with a black cack.
No, it's camo.
Basically, it's a $20 fly swatter, but you know.
How 2.0.
This one's
Lee, how in the fuck do you need a fucking bug thing when you're fucking negative 20 Celsius?
In the summertime, here is another story. You might as well be in the fucking rainforest with little bugs around.
Dang, I'm just gonna buy this salt supply pepper spray gun self-defense.
I'm not even thinking about bugs either. I'm just thinking like fucking drive-by tequila shot fucking people, like just like bam, hit them with salt.
Like, tongue out. I'm gonna stick that homie salt directly inside your tongue. Best tequila shot ever.
Yeah, you need
straight inside the flesh.
Fries dogs. Let me hit you. Bam, bam. Like, oh, there's so many uses for this thing. I could like, someone pisses me off, I could fucking shoot salt in their eyes. That'd be funny.
You need someone.
Is that thing really $78?
No way, man.
On Amazon,
it's $62 here. On
get wrecked.
Here's
one for $50.
Here's the question that should be on everybody's minds: is there a fully auto version?
Yeah. That'd be the best.
Not in California.
Only 1 grain of salt.
And it can't have a removable salt magazine.
That would be fucking rad.
They're now going to outlaw salt in California.
You have to do a background check for salt.
Background check for salt, yeah. You want salt on those fries? We're going to have to run a background check, honey.
You can't have a clip over 10 salt rounds.
That salt shaker's too large. Sorry.
NATO says so. Rules of engagement.
Clear violation of the Geneva Convention.
But I mean, that would be cool. Have a full auto one, say you got a weird infestation, like something stupid, like box elder bugs, right? You can make a game out of it, like have a full on assault against a swarm if you had a full auto salt blaster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, you got to get pretty close to him to make it work. I haven't shot it against my skin yet, but
do it in the
net. I'll tell you one of the things you're doing wrong, Josh. You need to use table salt, not rock salt, because
it's table salt.
Oh, okay, you're good then.
Yeah, he was fucking around with the kosher.
Oh.
All right, let's see what it feels like.
Probably stings a little.
We could probably get $10 out of this right here.
I don't feel like nothing.
I don't think it's working. Is it clogged up?
I mean, it stings a little bit. I imagine if it was on my nipple or my nutsack, it probably fucking hurt.
Only one way to find out.
Yep, take a tip shot.
Start pouring it.
So basically, a mini square of rock that's spinning in the air doesn't have to go too fast to kill a fly. Pretty cool.
Yeah, no shit. To the fly, that thing's like a fucking 50mm shell flying at him.
Yeah.
Probably stings as it goes through
last night,
too.
man, we got the bike show and they fucking were selling these tasers. I bought a taser and everybody fucking tased each other on camera.
Worth it.
No, it was absolutely worth it. Just because, like, I want the taser and we got it, and I'm like, it doesn't hurt that bad, And then we're like, well, let's tase each other's fucking nipples, and that made it video.
Ow!
Fuck that.
Who's got the nip ring? Does it intensify?
A bunch of people.
Shooting a fucking taser into your pee hole.
Oh!
With the crew we ride with, it's who doesn't have their nipple pierced.
Yeah.
I tased a kid that was asleep in his shoe once, and he fished out real hard and shot himself over the back of the couch, landed on the goddamn floor. Funniest fucking thing I ever seen.
Fished out.
He flopped. You ever seen anybody fish out on some drugs in the club? It's disgusting.
Yeah.
They start fucking flopping on the floor from dehydration and terrible
drugs.
On the mollies?
Yeah.
Pop Molly.
On the ecstasy.
Yeah, back in my day, it was ecstasy, man. They'd take too
When
much.
when I was in high school, ecstasy was legal.
Back in my day in 1906, we used
Back in the olden times.
Yeah, they used to have mollies like at Wet Nut and shrooms. People were all over fucking mushroom tips.
Shrooms.
And I've actually never tried those in my life.
I remember I got some acid once, and each little blotter paper was a Simpsons head character. I'm gonna pop some Ralph Wiggums.
My next comment is inaccurate and in a way that I'm not going to tell you, but I've heard that fucking ecstasy will fucking dehydrate you if you take too much of it, and you'll fucking fish out. Fishing out because you're going to convulsions from dehydration, right? And you'll start flopping yourself off the floor like a fish, and you're like next to death after that.
Yeah,
close to it.
I don't know, man. What I always say is drugs are for kids, you know?
Yeah.
Once you get older, you don't do drugs anymore. I mean, except for like smoking weed and getting drunk. And, you know, maybe a little bit of fucking uppers every once in a while. But doing drugs, that's for kids. And I think kids should do drugs. It's, you know, it separates from the strong.
I worry about my wife, man. The doctor's got her on like prescription Adderall, and I looked that shit up. It's like straight up amphetamines, man. It's like, okay,
fucking A, dude. Prescription Adderall is a bomb. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Sell them on the street.
Here's the thing, man. So it's like people get all upset about kids dying from drugs and shit like that. I'm like, wait, you know what? This is natural selection in progress.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
There's nothing you can do about anything really that happens.
No, man. Some people are gonna fucking die from doing too much fucking sauce.
Yep.
Fucking sucks, doesn't it? But you know what? If everybody fucking lived, this would be a pretty full room, wouldn't it?
It already is. The population just of our country has doubled since the 1960s.
The Shade Tree's got a good point though, man. We need to stop fucking keeling off. So if anybody out there seems to fucking realize anything that could probably like shorten their life, knock that shit off, you fucking idiot.
Well, it's just fucking dumb, man. I mean, like you take, and I'm sorry, I'm a mass, not legalization, because legalization carries the overtones of saying that it's condoned, but decriminalization of all drugs. You know, and that's the difference. It's not legalization; it's decriminalization. And Canada has done that very well.
To a degree,
sort of.
I mean,
like
much better than we have.
I mean, Canada in general, you can get away with fucking anything, really. Like I'll tell you, like fucking right now, you can go stab a guy in the chest until he dies and do fucking 2 years for manslaughter, even though you got fucking 30 witnesses. It's just like our justice system is garbage up here. So like, they never really cared about weed or coke or any of that. They like crack down on like the dealers and shit. But as far as possession stuff, like you're not going to do jail time for any kind of possession. You're going to get fucking fines.
And that's what it should be. Like,
anyway.
Absolutely, the people who are for punish them for possession. Give me a fucking break. Even I don't care. Like, let's take marijuana out of the equation. Let's say like some motherfucker gets caught with a little bit of rock. Like, are you really gonna ruin that dude's life forever because he experimented one time?
It's like what
his life's already like even crackhead. Fucking his life's already bad enough. Like, leave him alone. Fuck.
Like what Arson was talking about the other day. If you watch the documentary, The 13th, on Netflix, it really fucking makes sense, dude. It's like, holy shit, Ronald Reagan started it all, and it's still in effect.
I talked about that.
Yeah, you said, hey, check out that 13th. I mean, I watched it when you asked, but it's all about that, man.
I must have been really drunk because I don't remember ever watching that movie or talking about it.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was me? You're sticking your guns on me?
Yeah. Well, the war on drugs has obviously been a huge fucking failure. I don't think anybody can say it's not that unless you directly make your paycheck from it. Because those are the only people who are still fucking perpetuating the war on drugs is people who make money off of it.
Just feeding that industrial prison complex. Gotta keep them in jail.
Okay. The fuck was on my table? You know those like little rubber feet on the bottom of your Mac?
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck was on my table, but they're like eating off as if they've been sitting in like brake fluid or some shit. Like, sitting in brake fluid.
What kind of cleaner are you using in your house?
Yeah, it's brake fluid. I just noticed there's a fucking caliper.
I was using carburetor cleaner to wipe the table off in the kitchen, and
what the fuck? I
just my computer.
Like notice that. Yeah, there's a brake caliper sitting underneath my phone bill on my table.
Ah, there you go.
and my table's all fucked up too. God damn it. Whatever. I'll add to the nice fucking crack in the fucking glass one for the dining room because I dropped an engine piece on it.
Poutine drug for Canadians.
Poutine is a drug for anybody, man.
Poutine probably kills more people per year than fucking crack does.
Probably, yeah. That shit is gnarly. That's so fucking good. You can't stay away.
Give me some fat, flour, and salt.
Especially like people just assume poutine is fucking fries and gravy and cheese, but man, it gets so much more tech than that. Like we got these like restaurants that you can go there and there's fucking every kind of different shit in that stuff you can imagine.
Okay, fucking Lee Stewart. Let me ask you a question about them poutines, all right? What kind of gravy is it? Is it like turkey gravy or like a beef gravy?
It's like a beef gravy.
Yeah, it's beef gravy.
Okay, I had a poutine fucking at some fucking fancy. I paid like $20 for it. Like this is like 3 years back. And they're like, yeah, this is exactly how they make it in Canada and this and that, but we added some fancy shit to it. And I was all, go ahead and serve me up, cunt. And it was literally the worst tasting thing I ever had. The gravy was sweet. They used, I think, sweet potato fries, which fucking...
Ew,
what the fuck is that?
Go die in a fire.
Yeah, and I couldn't, I ate 2 bites of it, and I was like, this is garbage. I fucking hate Canada.
What kind of cheese was it, too?
They used cheese curds. They did use cheese curds.
They actually got that part right. That's surprising, but yeah, that's fucked otherwise.
And that was the first time I ever had cheese curds. I pretty much just picked those off and fucking ate them.
I order some fries and get sweet potato fries. It makes you want to fucking burn the entire restaurant down.
I fucking hate sweet potatoes and sweet potato fries. I don't know why that wasn't like a fucking something that you would tell someone. You know, like when you ask for fries, you ask for potato fries, not sweet potato fries.
Yeah, this shit's disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's not called a potato. Why the fuck do they even call it a sweet potato? It's a yam, for Christ's sakes. Just say you want yam fries, not sweet potato fries.
You know what? We should change that. Like yams should never be called sweet potatoes.
Yeah, it would.
You always lie.
Well, my whole thing is that like if you have yams, like if you're gonna make some candied yams with some marshmallows on top, I'm down.
That's garbage too. I fucking hate that. What? I hate it. I don't even want that shit on the fucking Thanksgiving table.
Sweet potatoes. Arson is a purist, and I respect that.
Garbage. Fucking dude, that's so fucking gross. I don't know why people like it.
I will tell you, I take my fucking potatoes seriously as an American because if there's one thing Americans do, it's they eat potatoes with every fucking meal.
Oh yeah.
You eat hash browns in the morning, you eat French fries at lunch, and you eat mashed potatoes at dinner.
Yep.
We eat fucking potatoes every goddamn meal.
I think we put the Irish to shame for sure.
Oh, way put them to shame. They don't eat nearly as many potatoes.
What's up with motherfuckers trying to pass off sweet potato pie as pumpkin pie too and saying it's the same thing? It is not.
Wait, what?
They could take both of those and put them on a spaceship and launch them straight to fucking sun.
Pumpkin pie
is an abomination of pies.
Yep.
You don't like pumpkin pie, Neil?
Oh, garbage.
I fucking love pumpkin pie.
Me too, man. I'm all about
that thing like a freaking dumpster baby.
But at the same time, sweet potato pie can go suck a cock.
Yeah.
Sweet potato pie sucks.
Sweet potato pie is fucking garbage.
The only thing that I like on a pumpkin is the seeds.
In my opinion, the only pie that exists is
seed life
pie.
Is what pie, Joe?
Fucking pecan pie, man. I eat
pecan
pie for the rest of my fucking life.
Oh,
there's only two pies that actually mean anything in this world: pumpkin pie and chicken pot pie.
Yeah, or shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie for sure.
Shepherd pie is pretty good. It's alright.
Grandma's underwear.
Oh man, don't try to fucking downplay shepherd's pie, bro. Like, that's literally fucking everything. You just add a little bit of hot sauce. It's like literally the best meal.
It's like menudo, but with some potatoes and shit. It's like
what?
How
is it like menudo?
Because they compare, when you compare menudo, you know, they're like, what's menudo? Oh, it's just a little bit of everything. You just throw it in there. And the same thing with fucking shepherd's pie. That's just a little everything you throw it in there.
Saying menudo is a little bit of everything is like fucking, that's like a little vague because there's like fucking tripe in that shit.
Right, that's what I mean. There's a little everything.
Ugh, that's fucking gross. No, shepherd's pie only has the good shit.
I love tripe.
Potatoes, veggies, and fucking hamburger meat or steak, whatever floats your boat. Some fucking gravy.
I like to call it the Cadillac, shepherd's pie, and I'll do it with fucking steak.
What about rhubarb pie? You guys had that?
Rhubarb's all right.
I like rhubarb pie.
But okay, here's the thing. I fucking just hate pie in general. So like whatever's in it has to be super fucking tart, and I have to have flavored crust. I can't have like some basic fucking like crust. I gotta have like some cinnamon sugar crust or like some. I don't even know.
You know what? When a cherry pie is done right, it's fucking really good, man. But when it's done wrong, it's fucking garbage.
I'm more of a boysenberry pie kind of guy.
So we haven't talked about a significant pie here that I'm curious to see who likes it and who doesn't. What about mincemeat pies?
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. I love fucking almonds. I fucking love that.
I love mincemeat pies, man.
I don't like mincemeat pie because I'm a weird about nuts. And I don't like.
No, it's not meat at all. A lot of people fucking get that confused. It's called mincemeat, but it's just like diced nuts mixed with fucking
it's fruit and nuts and spices, and they put it all together, and it makes what looks like a dark meat.
It sounds no, it sounds too much like pecan.
It's a granola bar with all your favorite nuts in it, basically.
Well, fucking pecan pie trounces mincemeat.
Yeah. Pecan. I like fucking sour. If it's like boysenberry or fucking raspberry pie, I'm down.
Boysenberry is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Rutabaga?
What's rutabaga?
No. What the fuck?
What's the other one? Rhubarb. Yeah, rhubarb pie.
It's way too easy to fuck up a cherry pie because people use canned cherries and it's fucking awful.
What about those little? What about those little pies you find in the fucking in the liquor store and shit? They were like 99 cents back in the day. They had all kinds of flavors.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I'll eat a
that with a cup of milk.
Them pocket pies?
Yeah, them pocket pies.
Yeah, we have those. Yeah, it's like a real cottage thing to make those pies, and there are like 4 or 5 sort of cottage companies in Texas who make them, and they're very good and very popular here. You find them in all the convenience stores.
Filled with trash cats and shade tree rats.
Yeah.
Sorrow and remorse.
Yeah.
This is mincemeat. This is mincemeat pie right here. This is a little mincemeat pie. I don't know. I guess that's like a one that you can hold in your hand. But they're usually
like all that goop that you're looking at right there is like a whole bunch of different kinds of nuts just kind of turned into
raisins and nuts and fruit.
So good.
Yeah.
Raisins.
And it's spicy.
Those can also go onto the spaceship to fucking
and prunes.
I hate raisins. I hate raisins.
That's like tamales. Who fucks up tamales by putting sweet shit in a tamale?
Yeah, I know.
I fucking hate tamales. Huh?
That's Mullen tamales.
Or canola
raisins and they use banana
I fucking hate that. Yeah, I don't like that shit like that.
They need to stop.
Does anybody dig cannolis?
Oh, cannolis are all right, man. It's too sweet. I don't really like sweets.
Sweet cheese is weird.
Unless it's in fucking cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake is fucking.
I love cheesecake.
So gross.
What? Cheesecake? Dang, you broken, son.
Yeah, cheesecake is fucking amazing.
Disgusting. Dude, I love cheese. I love cream cheese, but cheesecake is probably like, like who the fuck thought that up? Just stop.
Dude, that graham cracker crust, though.
It's a very weird thing for me because people are like, "Oh, I want to have some cheesecake," and I'm like, "You know what? I'm a man, so there's only one way I eat cheesecake, and that's in the dark, alone, when nobody's."
You guys,
I can't have nobody looking at me enjoy some cheesecake. I gotta eat it like straight out of the fridge in the dark. That's
total guilt.
What? You talk about the Cheesecake Factory. You guys have been there?
Fuck that. I can't have nobody looking at me.
They have good meatloaf there, ironically.
They do. They do.
Badass meatloaf at the Cheesecake Factory.
They actually have
let's not move on. Wait, let's not move on from cheese yet. What? Have you ever had head cheese?
Yep.
That's brain, dog.
Brains?
Yeah, it's more than brain.
Well, we call it sweetbread down here.
It's got foreskins in there too.
Do you like it? If you know what it's made out of, you probably
Is it brains and dicks?
We go to a Brazilian restaurant every once in a while. It's a Brazilian steakhouse, a locally owned place, and they serve sweetbreads. And it's good. I like it.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's disgusting what it is, though. That you cut out the tongue of the head of an animal, usually cow, right? Cut the tongue out, get rid of it, and then you boil the head.
Get rid of it
until everything comes off of it, and then
that sounds delicious.
You solidify that and season it, and then let that harden.
I've never had it like that.
All the meat are in the gel from the animal's head.
Ugh.
Yeah, and they add gelatin to it. It's actually good, man.
I don't know why you get rid of gelatin. I always get lengua tacos, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Lingua's not bad.
Throw the fucking cow tongue away. That shit's delicious.
Yep.
Fucking lingua.
Derek, I actually know a
It's so
place that's not
tender.
too far from us. I'll take you to get a lingua taco.
I wouldn't fucking eat that with your fucking ass cheeks.
Oh, and then see, the key is you don't tell them, you don't tell people. You're like, oh, here's a taco, have it, put some lemon on it, and then be like, this meat is so tender.
Yeah, it is really tender. You would. It's not like you know that it's like all chewy.
You would never know its fucking tongue. It tastes like the most tender steak.
That's the only way you'll eat it for the first time is if you get tricked into it, and that's how I did it, and now I like them.
This is what head cheese looks like, generally.
Oh,
what the fuck? That's like a fucked up. What is it? Fruitcake.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of different pieces of meat from the cow or the pig's head, like the tongue meat, the cheek meat, the eyeballs, whatever.
Yeah, that's got a lot of tongue in it. You're not really supposed to use the tongue.
And then they put it all together with a little bit. It looks like they got some green chilies in that, and then and gelatin, and they hold it all together with fat.
It looks like something I should test a ballistic round with.
Every time I've eaten it's been in sweetbread, and it almost looks like bread. It's light and fluffy, and it's like bread. It's like a. If I had to describe it, it's like a cupcake, like that kind of consistency, except it tastes like meat.
Yeah, I mean, what Tim just showed is not. It kind of makes me want to gag a little bit. That's not what I've eaten.
Holy shit!
It's liquefied. Like all those parts that are in that are boiled so hard that it all rises to the surface, like renders it, right? And then you squeeze that together and put that on a cracker, but it's all still beef or pork, meat or lard. That's what you just showed.
Yeah. I know the kind of head cheese you're talking about.
Yeah. It looks like cheese. It's fucking, but a little bit more rotten looking.
Meat cheese. You know, one thing I can't fucking stand, which I should love, is fucking blood sausage. That shit grosses me out so much.
Yeah, I like Filipino style blood sausage. Yeah, the Filipinos know how to do it.
It's like blood jello. It's fucking disgusting.
Like ever since I saw the Brothers Grimm, right? You ever seen the Brothers Grimm where that one dude they show up at this fucking the castle and the chicks like deliver him blood sausage? They got their hand. Ever since I saw that scene, I fucking don't want to even come. I don't want it in my house.
Blood sausage grosses me out. I don't know how many of you guys have had it, but it's like imagine Jello, but
isn't blood sausage cock?
Fucking disgusting.
Tell us what it is, Josh. I mean, coagulated.
It's blood Jello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you coagulate blood a bunch of times and then you fucking put it in like some fucking casing and there you go.
Gross, man.
It could be some cock.
I'm thinking
That's
of shit.
disgusting, dude. So you're basically eating like half-cooked scabs.
Half-cooked scabs.
You can call that scab sausage. That doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
You want a scab dog? Want a scab dog on rye, mustard, chili? Fuck that.
Fuck all that noise.
The Filipinos are the only ones who've ever made a blood sausage that I liked. But they also make a blood gravy to go with it. This is some, blood sausage. It can look.
Those ones straight up look like intestines in a bowl.
Yeah, especially this one right here, man. Look at this one. Yeah.
Oh man.
Actually, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad though. Right there, it looks like a good Italian sausage, really. Oh, that doesn't. Fuck off with that stuff.
Yeah, the bowl one right there.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, that one's on its period straight up.
Let's get a good hard look at that one, boys.
Yep, that one's like got some beans in it.
Yeah, that's got the coagulated blood.
That one didn't harden up enough.
Yeah. Black casing, black as night.
Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah.
That is kind of gross looking.
That's disgusting.
This one doesn't look too much better.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Go ahead and fuck off.
Why is that fucking
Yeah.
It shouldn't be
That's enough
fucking with me.
There's enough blood. So this is a kind of a weird looking blood sausage. It looks.
Oh, it's purple.
Get out of here. Make it go away.
That one's got choked a little too
Make it
long.
go away. I don't like it.
Got choked
I
a
don't
little
like
too
That
it.
one's suffocating. Yeah, that one's died of asphyxiation.
Oh my god. With wrong colors.
About to get some
Gross.
blood sausage.
Let's talk about the fact that we saw the DR200 and I'm changing. We're getting off blood sausage. I will tell you, I love seeing the DR200 today. I bet you got so many people who fucking did not know what was going on with that.
That was cool.
I never uploaded that due to obviously the audio was extremely shitty and I never. And what's funny is I was so mad that day because. Like obviously at the time I'd never ridden dirt ever since I had that bike besides the pit bike, and I thought it was so cool that I fucking like grew a pair and fucking went up that hill and I was like, hell yeah, I can't wait to edit this. And I got home just to have the audio. It's like that sound when something's partially unplugged and there's this low frequency hum, and that was going on the whole video and I was pissed. But I figured I came across that footage and I figured I'd throw it in the vlog, and I'm glad I did.
That was a really tall fucking hill for a
Yeah.
DR200.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to fucking try that's around here, it's on Little Mountain and Kendall. If you want to fucking give it a go and see it in person, it's pretty. It's not the biggest, worst hill, I guess, but it does the job.
Oh man, I missed that one. I watched your mail vid today, but I didn't even see the other one. Shit.
Oh yeah, I made a
tomorrow.
Good old ZX10 vlog with some DR200 action.
Ooh,
you still have it, don't you, Derek?
Oh yeah, it's just sitting in the garage, fucking collecting dust.
Man, time to bust out that project.
Yeah, all I've always been doing is looking for the right price for a motor that I can just swap in there and fucking give her a one over, and it should be good as gold.
What's up with that thing?
I blame myself. I don't know. I still to this day haven't opened the motor up, and I blame myself. I try to do a valve adjustment on it. I had the shop manual, and I had these spacers, and I have a strong feeling I did like what I thought was X was triple X, and I probably either fucked the valves up. And what's funny is after I did the valve adjustment, it ran okay over time, but then it wasn't more than a few months after I did that and fucked with my bike that happened. So I genuinely blame myself for that. If it wasn't me, then I mean, I can't see this as a DR200 with like 12,000 miles blowing up like that. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling on the freeway. And I was on the freeway only going like 5 miles. I was only 5 miles out. That wouldn't happen. And then all of a sudden when I was on the freeway, the thing just like almost came to a grind, like the fucking piston just stopped or something, and the bike was like braking even. I was like, oh shit, and I fucking came to a stop. And ever since then, there's like I would start it and it just like be a nasty metal grind sound, and ever since then I know the bike's like something's fucked in there, and I haven't opened it. I don't know if that's even something fixable or it's just like, you know.
Oh yeah, totally. Like it's a cheap enough fix if you can. I'm sure like you've got fucking basic hand tools and shit kicking around. Like it's really not that hard to do if you take your time. But yeah, fuck, you probably just dropped a valve or something in there.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Because I don't know. Obviously professional how fucking motors work, but I know enough where I was like confident enough to try that. Whether I fucked up or not, I thought I did it all right and I did everything to the spec and what the manual said. But I think my only problem was what my spacer tool. I think you know, the numbers on it threw me off, and I might have just measured it wrong. I might have done the job right, but I measured it wrong or something. You know, that's what I think.
Yeah,
but, I don't know. I don't know how it works. But yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah, it's something that easy. But it's weird. I can't find parts for that bike. Like
that's gonna be fucking
overpriced, and I didn't know it'd be that way on a bike that's been the same since the 80s.
Yeah, no shit. Like, eBay is gonna be a tough find because like most of the time those things they never break, so they never get parted out.
Yeah.
So you got to go OEM most of the time, and that costs a fucking gajillion dollars to fix like a, you know, how many $1,000 bike, like $1,500 bike.
Well, I mean,
I paid $1,300 for it, I think, or $1,200. Yeah,
exactly. So and it would probably, if you went all OEM, it'd probably cost like $2,000 to fix.
Yeah, that's exactly why I never threw all that money at it. That's why I'm just. I wouldn't mind putting like $500 or $600 into it if I could find the right parts for, like, you know, maybe rebuilding the motor that's in it. I just don't know what the fuck I need to buy or what's in it. And
I mean, at some point, Jay, I'm not trying to like kill the DR200 because I enjoyed seeing a video of it, but like, wouldn't you be better off just like spending a little more than that and finding some DRZ 400?
Well, at this point, with all the bikes I got, I have to get rid of one to put another one. I have too many bikes in this place, and I have 3 in the garage, and there's not enough room for everything at this point.
Yeah, because you've got the pit bike and the DR and the Grom and the 636 and the 1000, right?
Yeah.
Bike life.
Yep.
Oh, thankfully, but hey, man, I did get that 636 running again. But the only reason I haven't been riding that one as much either is I'm seeing the battery slowly like dwindling. Like something in the electronics now isn't just quite to par. So I need to get that fixed. But yeah. Man, I really miss that. It's as simple and cheap and fucking basic as that DR200 is. That's like the best fucking fun ever out of every bike I have.
Well, I'm saying even if you get a few $100 for the DR and like put it towards a DRZ 400, man, that would be what an awesome upgrade that would be for you.
That would be tight, but at the same time, like that 200, it's not the most powerful thing in the world, but there's something about how light and small it is that it's literally a full-size Grom, if you can like say it like that. It's like I love it like in that sense, and it's just, I don't know, it's just such a fucking dope bike. Like I could even do things on a DR200 that I think I couldn't do on a 400, like as in getting in places, picking it up over things. You could literally pick that thing up if you really wanted to, like over a chain or something. And like if you were in a buddy or there, I guess you could do that to a 400 ship. It's just this thing's so much easier to fucking manhandle around, and it's just so much more basic. It's easy. Yeah, it's air cooled. It's just the fact of like how just simple the bike is what makes it so cool too.
I still love air cooled for that reason. It's the only reason, though.
Oh yeah, the fucking Grom, man. I love the shit bike. A lot of people bash it and hate on it, and I mean, for the people that hate on it just because it's too popular. That don't make no
That's
fucking
the
sense.
Stupidest fucking thing.
They're obviously too popular because of how fun they are. But
no shit.
It's popular for a fucking reason.
I don't know. It seems like the people are getting over them, or people can get over a Grom because, like, on my local Craigslist, there's a bunch, like for $1,500 and $2,000.
Well, I feel everyone people probably buy them for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, Everyone's different. I personally will never get rid of my Grom. I will fucking keep that till its dick runs in the dirt. I know people circumstances happen in life where you need to get rid of things, but like as much as I can never see myself getting rid of that. It's like the bike that's always perfect to have in the arsenal right there. The arsenal,
man. Like I'm still saving for one. Like most people are ditching them because the popularity is fading and shit. And like fuck, I can't wait to get mine.
Popularity means shit. If you the one owning it, paying your registration and insurance on it, are the one having fun on it. Fuck. Yeah. I mean, dude, I have the most fun of my life in San Bernardino on that thing. This is a playground for Groms out here.
Oh no shit! If I could exclusively ride nothing but mini bikes forever, that's all I would do because they're fucking way more fun than a big bike. Everybody knows that.
I could totally understand though, like you guys in the snowy areas or fucking with cops that are everywhere that'll like do shit, and that's totally understandable. Then that's just sucking the fun you can have with it out, and that's totally understandable right there. And then you want to get rid of it, but if you live in the right place and you can do what you want, there's no reason to not have one at all, man. They're dope.
We're about to bust out the Z125 in the snow right away. Probably this weekend.
What's funny is my pit bike adventures I did like in 2012 or 13, whenever that was. My dream then and why I did those was like, I was like, man, if I could do this with a street legal bike, I would have the fucking time of my fucking life.
Shit,
and
right?
That happened with the Grom, and like I'm having that fun now with it, with that cheap ass little fucking 125. Now I'm loving that more than anything. That shit is so dope.
I ride my
anyone says, man.
I ride my mini bike all over the neighborhood every day.
I want a 50 so bad.
That's the one bike I do ride every day. Like my fucking vintage mini bike, I fucking mob the neighborhood on that thing every single day.
I was trying to fix the Baja the other day, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking tried my best to fix the Baja, but then I realized that the gas tank is connected to a piece of shit.
Tons of people have fucking, I've always seen like in the comments, people are fucking calling out fucking Grom backflips, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's fucking coming probably this weekend. I got Mikey convinced that we're gonna flip his fucking Z. He's down, and we're making this happen.
Wow.
We're gonna get we're gonna get some fucking Z125 flips.
Up next, fucking the time you met Vladimir Putin.
That's got to be like a whole stream in itself.
I want all the video footage from fucking Russia, and I want it needs to be done.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you could find Vladimir Putin with his shirt off watching Lee Stewart do stunts sometimes.
Are you the machine? You will drink with us tonight.
He didn't have a shirt off, but he fucking watched us once, so that was pretty cool.
Was he drinking vodka or at least a fucking apple juice?
Yeah, and he was in his fucking bulletproof container.
What? He's like the Pope.
Yeah, he was behind like some fucking crazy bulletproof glass and like a bunch of fucking military guys.
He was in the Vladimir mobile.
So, but it was pretty cool.
He's a time traveler. YouTube says so.
Yeah. But fuck, I can't wait for that, man. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty sure that little Z will flip pretty easily.
I mean, I think everybody else is pretty excited as well.
Well, it's a mini bike. Like, it's a pit bike with a fucking headlight on it. So, like, how easy is a pit bike to backflip? They're fucking simple.
Well, yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It's easy. It's like you weigh so much. The wheelbase is so short, like, you literally don't have to try. Like, any person can hop on one of those things.
No, I flipped 3 yesterday, so it's really easy.
God damn it. I don't know. It's just normal stuff here.
You and Mike do some shit like think that some of the things that are actually spectacular to most of the world, you're like, yeah, when you fucking kill a dragon with a spoon.
Well, out of everybody, you should understand that, Billy. Like, I've been bitten in the head by a tiger and lived.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I'm talking motorcycle stuff, man.
It's totally different because it's like usually you got to like rock, paper, scissors to see like, hey, like I don't really want to do this first. So, like, let's rock, paper, scissors this and whatever. Like, we're arguing who's going to go first. Like, no, I want to fucking go first. No, I want to go first. it's totally weird. Whenever
you have the motorcycle equivalent of getting bit in the head by the tiger with that fucking ankle, you son of a bitch. That's what I'm talking about.
Shit happens, man. People break stuff.
Break the dick.
At least, Lee, how many bones have you broken on motorcycles?
I don't know, like 17.
Damn. Well, what happened again with the blood on the jacket that you sent me? On my jacket? It's like Where did that come from?
Oh, I came from my chin.
How
I came from my chin, and I got a fake tooth from that too. So I just mousetrap the bike really hard. Like whenever I'm sure you've seen stunt guys do it the odd time, like you fucking lock up the handbrake or something and kind of forget to pull the clutch and it just fucking slams to the ground. And that happened and just blew my hand off the bars and fucking smashed my head off the fucking triple clamp.
Oh. So that's
one thing I'm really looking forward to, Lee, and I think a lot of people don't know that, is that you can do at some point professional grade stunts on that 636, and nobody's seen that from you.
Yeah, it's not like I'm just starting out like
the shit you do on your Harley is fucking crazy impressive for somebody who knows how heavy that bike actually is, who's ridden one before. But for people who just go like, "Oh, wheelies are wheelies," they kind of don't get it.
And that's really the point of the stunt bike in general. Like, I want to see how much stuff I can cross over to the Harley. Like, once I got the handbrake locked down on that thing and all that shit, and try and build some more stunt parts for the Harley to do more stuff. But the whole point of the stunt bike is just to practice my ass off and see how many of those tricks are possible on a Harley.
What's the weight difference between the stunt bike and the Dyna?
Probably like 300 pounds.
You should consistently add weight to the stunt bike to.
That's an embarrassing passenger level.
That's a very embarrassing passenger, yeah. Shit, yeah, I can just like
I struck out and I'll stick my dick in anything passenger level.
I can just go fucking. I don't even need to add weight to the bike. I can just hit up 7-Eleven at 2:30 a.m. when the bars close and just find one of the fucking chicks in the hot dog line to jump on and do some practice.
Right. I need you to hang off the forks. just hug the forks, baby.
I'm fucking pounds. That's an entire motorcycle, man.
Stoked to see fucking. I'll just like, I don't know. It's fun doing passenger stunts and stuff too, like on stunt bikes. I don't know.
Fuck that. Man.
Doesn't really work on the Harley. The Harley's only got one spot for someone else to kind of fucking sit and hang out. But stunt bike.
Oh, by the way, man. Speaking of passengers, I don't know if anybody here. You guys watch idubz?
Oh yeah.
Fucking, he's been doing this series where comedian
or YouTubers and hoverboard getting chicken nuggets.
And I was like, man, he needs he was like, I'm looking for new people to do in LA. I was like, man, you need to do Suburban Delinquent, ride the back of his bike for it. I was like, that'd be fun.
Dude, Delinquent would be perfect for that because he actually like appreciates history of places, and like he could actually probably carry the conversation and he's awkward enough to be able to like get fucked with for like a perfect idubz video.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, the second I saw he was looking for you, I was like, Sub D is the fucking best. So everybody who's watching this, go tweet if you're on Twitter, fucking tweet at idubz, fucking get Sub D on that fucking on comedians getting whatever comedians getting I
think it's YouTubers on hoverboards getting chicken McNuggets.
Yeah, it's like, what would it be? It would be like comedians doing wheelies getting something with a W.
Hello? Y'all are still alive?
Hey, you're back.
I figured I'd be off air by now.
Oh, I've been filling in for you while you're gone.
I see that. It's very cute. I went out there to like see what was going on, and then Sadie like bumped her head into the side of my face. And it hurt really bad. Like she hit her
headbutting babies.
You know how they do, right? Like she kind of threw her head back. She's just playing around being silly, and she hit me like right on the side of my mouth where my teeth were ripped out. And I was like,
Oh my god, dude! Woody's gamer tag just released his first moto vlog, 40 fucking minutes long.
Oh, dang! He's starting them movies.
I almost put it on my watch later list, and then I saw the runtime, and I was like,
yeah, that's a documentary right there, you know?
It's a full-length documentary film.
I always remember, like, it was like a year or two ago now, Dan was, like, going to go out of town. He couldn't make videos for, like, a week, and he goes, so he made this, like, 45-minute something long moto vlog, like, just unedited. He's like, see, guys, I'll just make a really long video, and you can, like, just check back, just watch parts of it here and there. It'll work out. It'll be great. like when you put that big tablet for the fish when you go to town.
I remember when he did that.
Yeah, it was terrible. I remember making fun of him so bad for it. I was like, man, that's the dumbest thing you've ever done.
So I've discovered this new genre of YouTubing that I've been watching. It's these people who are nomads, and they live basically wherever they are at any given time, and they usually live in like a camper or a van, right, or an RV.
Oh, you found Cycle Cruise's channel?
Subscribe today.
Yeah, I found a few channels like that. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, there was this documentary film, speaking of which, that got really popular about a year or so ago. It's called Without Bounds, Perspectives on Mobile Living, and it caused a bunch of the people in the movie to sort of become very popular among people who are into this, and they've all started YouTube channels, and their channels are blowing up. And so now I'm all getting interested in this whole, because it's kind of part of what we do. Like, I always thought that I would do this exact same thing as like B-Rad and all those guys. If my channel ever got big enough to where I could just travel around most of the time, like be gone 4 or 6 months out of the year, or do like Snowcat does, but just have some kind of a rig that I could just take with me like B-Rad has, and just go ride wherever, but have a place to live. And so
I feel like I could do that. Like
Ladder 928 just fucking called it bums with internet.
Bums with internet. Yeah.
Yeah. I figure I could do that right now without building. I mean, like, I know that's a lot more convenient how he's doing it, but I'm like, I've got a pickup truck, and if I really want, I can fucking make some shit work. And that, like, I'll fucking bring a tent.
Yep. Come back when Sadie's like 10.
Dude, like. I mean, it's cool. Like, I get it, but like, I feel like I could like do a shitty version, like a Walmart Rough It version of that. So easy if I wanted to.
A Walmart version.
Yeah, dude. Like,
but you guys a shitload. Obviously, I want to do that fucking and just live in that thing for a year and travel fucking everywhere.
Yeah. So you learn a lot of interesting tips on actually how to live in a mobile. In some kind of a vehicle, whether
I subscribe to 3 channels where it's people that live in a van.
You see, Tim, you watch Nut and Fancy, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen his stuff about his van?
I forgot about that.
Because you gotta remember with him, like, that guy will fucking work, like, as he calls them, like, his systems and all that stuff. Like, he gets that shit figured the fuck out, man. And he's got some videos about his van and how low key it is and stuff. I mean, I think it actually is like almost smart to use a small van like him. And then just put one of those like fucking sideways trailers on the back, throw your bike on that, and lock it down, put a fucking cover over it.
Yeah.
That's like a lot more like, he talks about like he's parked that thing in the middle of the city. It slept like in the middle of the city on the side of the street, and no one like paid any attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just so covert looking. It's a normal van. It's like an Astro van.
And these people, like this one guy, Bob Wells, he basically lives on Bureau of Land Management land the vast majority of the year. And so apparently you buy this pass and then you can just go anywhere on the BLM lands. And he has this thing totally self-contained where he can literally park anywhere and just live there for an indefinite period of time.
Yeah, and whenever I eventually fucking get this and make it happen, I'm putting like some funny ass fucking graphics on the side so nobody fucks. So like put like Ron's septic and sewage service because no one's gonna want to break into a van.
Put a biohazard symbol on it. Yeah,
yeah, and I'm gonna fucking travel the country like that.
Inside.
Yeah, if you put that one like the septic stuff, you gotta put like shit looking stains, like paint like shit stains coming out the back, like leaking.
Brown handprint dragging down.
Yeah.
Like where the door handles go.
Nobody leaving come by.
At every door handle, you'll need to like you'll have to take your hand, put in like brown paint, and grab the shit out of the door handle a bunch, so it looks like someone's been like. Yeah.
I was saying that because, like, yeah, anytime I unload a bike and go fuck off for like the whole day, like that's my home sitting there. Someone can steal, so I'm just gonna like fucking stick my hand in some peanut butter and grab the door handle, walk away. Fuck no.
Oh yeah, you think about that every time we go to the motorcycle park. I think about that too. We go to one of those places like you don't lock your truck because you don't want to carry your keys on you, so everyone's just got their unlocked vehicles all over the place.
It's not like everyone hides them in their gas cap because nobody knows everybody else hides them in their gas cap.
I like to put things in other people's gas caps.
It's hilarious. Like I've done that so many times. Like I've run out of fuel somewhere. Like whenever we're riding trails here, we got some huge trail systems and stuff, and people park all over the fucking place. Like if I walk up to someone's truck, you know their fucking keys are in their gas cap. Fucking pop it open, grab some fuel.
Yep.
I've been all the time recently, man. Fucking leaving his garage door open to test ride the Harley, coming back, the fucking vet's there and everything. Fucking like, what the fuck, dude? Fucking please close the door, dude.
Yeah, man, we don't walk shit.
My wife likes to like tell me like an hour after she comes home sometimes, like, "Oh, can you shut the garage?" I never did, and I'm like,
yeah, no shit.
I've tried explaining to her. It's not even the bikes. The tools cost more money than anything in that garage.
I know. That's what I'm most worried about is my tools. People are going to take my bikes all they want. It's my fucking tools.
Yeah, the tools are going to be...
I didn't know how precious tools were until I got into bikes.
Yeah, like if I told you the number that's in that fucking garage right now, you'd shit your pants.
Well, just your machining stuff alone is worth quite a bit of money.
Like you've seen, I've got those huge, like I've got 2 of those big stainless steel rollers. Like what one of those is worth, like, because one of them is packed just full of special tools and nothing else.
No.
That fucking roller by itself, that thing is worth so much fucking money. It's
the rollers, yeah. And this is what a lot of people don't understand if they don't turn a wrench or haven't ever hung around mechanics, is just the rollers themselves empty are worth thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The
big rolling,
like the toolbox itself, like that.
Oh yeah, I was about to say my toolbox alone, like, well, brand new. I think it was a $6,000-$7,000 toolbox. Yeah. I paid like $25 for it secondhand, which was a steal. Yeah. And people see that, they're always all like, how's that thing $2,500? I go down to like, they talk about you can buy like a Lowe's brand one for like a 10th of that price. And I'm like, because I can stand on this drawer and still roll it. Like they're built like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, mine are cheap ones. They're Costco fucking Husky or whatever rollers. But even those rollers, like the cheap ones, that they're
we've done this. I
remember
like
$1,500 or $1,600 a piece.
Yeah, I remember somebody having.
I've got a Matco roll around that costs like fucking $1,500.
So mine's,
I used to have
a toolbox, but like I can remember when we was helping somebody move from the shop one time. You know, they brought their stuff in on the truck, and you come out with the forklift and you pick it up, and they had one of those like Lowe's brand ones. And as you're picking it up, like from the bottom, the fucking thing was arching with all the tools in it. I was like, oh god! But I've moved mine so many times with a forklift, and it's just like it's a fucking brick. It won't.
With toolboxes, and people who've never had to deal with it will never understand. But if you've been a professional mechanic, you know you get what you pay for, big time.
Yeah, totally. Like I miss my fucking. I had a Snap-on roller that was half that size, and that thing was $10,000.
I like it though when people see my toolbox and they think we can get a U-Haul and just roll it up the ramp. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, have fun with that, buddy.
If you fucking like does some home improvement projects and changes his own oil, yeah, you do not need that shit. I was a mechanic for years, man. Car mechanic for forever and ever, and
yeah, I think for the home mechanic,
I had a very expensive toolbox and very expensive tools at the time. And
yeah, when you're in a shop and you got to move around, you need that shit. And people always ask, like, why would you have a $10,000 toolbox? Well, because I fucking.
Well, that's why I tell people, like, now my tools are just basically at my house. It's kind of overkill to have that box. I mean, I like it.
Yeah,
but that box is for like when it's your day off and you can lock it so people don't fuck with your shit. You know, it's actually secure. It's good for like shop jobs are goofy. Sometimes things are going good and you got to leave and fucking shit goes wrong.
Once I got a garage that was like decent, I sold that fuck expensive ass toolbox and bought a bike. Because
I'll probably do something similar. I actually stop renting and get into a house. I'll probably try to build a nice shop and then just sell that thing. I mean, I do like it, but it is unnecessary.
Yeah, like mine are those Husky rollers or whatever, and they're fucking great, man. For $1,500.
I don't know if you have one of these, and I sold mine, and I wish I had it now, even though it's just in my own little garage. I used to have a tool cart, and those were so nice. Just because, just even this short little trip, it's just nice to like. Okay, I'll throw some of these in here and just you roll it over.
Well, yeah, if you have a good tool cart, that's almost all you fucking need to work.
Just about, yeah.
I'm like I said, I have a Matco tool cart that costs like $1,500 fucking dollars, and that's all I fucking need to work on my bike. I've got all my other tools in other places, like the Matco roll around. What else do you fucking need? How many?
Well, I mean, I could show you all kinds of things if we want to. You could turn the camera on.
Yeah, okay. You know, if you have specialty tools and all that shit, like that's a whole other thing. But I'm talking about like
I know what you're saying.
For anything, basically anything you're gonna do on the bike.
Well, like for instance, the Bolt Shit On series is not going to require anything but the top drawer on my toolbox to give you an idea. That and one of the other ones with the electronic drawer.
Like one of my drawers and one of my toolboxes, there's probably $5,000 worth of fork seal drivers in there. That's just fork seal drivers, for Christ's sake.
God, you have a lot of fork seal drivers. I've got
literally every size.
Lee, I've got one professional one, and I've got a handful of PVC pipe. You know about those, right?
I've got
the cut in half PVC pipe.
Those
and a hose clamp. Dude, I could do some work with one of those.
Fuck, I've got every production size, and then I've got a couple of the special ones for like factory shit because I got one of my buddies. He's actually from here. He's was one of the factory Yamaha Supercross mechanics, and got me a couple cool fucking things. So I got some of those big like 58 mil, fucking 60 mil fork drivers.
That's some weird bike shit. I don't know nothing.
Well, you know, I did the other day. I got one of those. It's so unnecessary. I just wanted it. I bought one of those vacuum things for the sucking out the brake lines.
Oh, and that little vacuum pump?
Yeah, dude. I always loved those when I worked in the shop because the shop would always have one. And I was like, I got these steel braided lines for the SE. And I was like, it would only take a minute to pump. But I was like, I'm going to buy this fucking thing just to have it. So.
Have you ever used one of the pneumatic ones? Like the ones that hook up the air compressor?
That's what
just like instantly?
That's what I'm saying. It's a pneumatic one.
Oh, that's the most beautiful thing
ever.
Dude,
there used to be a lot more. I'll tell you why I bought it because they used to be $300-$400. Now they're $80 on Amazon.
Yeah,
that's why I bought one.
That's the most godsend tool ever if you're gonna do BMW brakes.
I was gonna say, it's for the bikes. It's such overkill. It's for cars and stuff. Like, I remember doing like the back ones on my F-150. You know, those take a few minutes. And you need a buddy. Sometimes you don't have a buddy. That's what's cool about the vacuum one. You go turn it on, and
you can do it by yourself.
You turn it on, then you walk back up and you start dumping any fluid into the thing, and you kind of peek your head out, look for it to go from black to clear, and you're like done. It's so great.
You would never, ever, ever bleed brakes on a BMW without one of those things because you need to pump like 2 gallons of brake fluid through that.
Especially too, if you're doing it like I mean, if you're fully flushing it and you've got to go through the ABS system and everything.
Oh, it's hell, man. It takes like 5 hours, man. It's insane. I did it once and I was like, I'm never fucking doing this again because I quoted them like, you know, you think what bleeding someone's brakes is going to take 10 minutes, right? So you quote them fucking like an hour's worth of work and here you go, give me like $60 and send you on your way. Well, fuck, I was sitting there for 5 hours just swearing.
Every little weird fucking like turn in a motorcycle's brake line just holds an air bubble forever.
Well, you know what you noticed about the dirt bikes, because the dirt bikes on the front brake, they always have that hump in the front for the suspension. And that's where a lot of people don't know it. They'll be sitting there on their dirt bike, like, I've been pumping these brakes for like a half an hour. And I'm like, I always tell them, unbolt the master, hold it straight up for a
Nobody
minute.
Nobody ever does the master.
Or you can crack it. You know how you crack the master?
Yeah, you crack the banjo bolts. Like if you'll bleed that thing instantly every time. I've watched people try and put handbrakes on stunt bikes, and they'll sit there and just swear and struggle for hours and hours and hours. Like, because those things have such a long line, it's such a pain in the ass to bleed. But like, once you bleed the fucking master on each end, it pumps through in like 2 seconds.
What was it?
But they'll sit there and bleed them for hours, hating life, and not realize that. And I'll just sit there and watch and giggle.
Fire Guy 24 has got one of those on his. He's got he sold it now. He had a CRF 450X with a handbrake on it, but his was the old school. It was a junction style. And what he did is he got a banjo bolt that has a bleeder built into the top of it. And
those are the best.
He was able, because people always say those things are spongy and they don't work. His felt like a rock, dude. It was perfect, man. He never.
They're incredible,
Yeah, if you actually get it, I think that's the problem. Is nobody ever gets those those junctures bled properly.
That's just it. Yeah, like I ran a junction style handbrake for the entire time I was stunting. I never used a dual caliper.
Back in then too. That was all they did for a long time, right?
Started having dual calipers back then. Like I was probably one of the only guys that was running a single caliper when I stopped or whatever. But mine was so solid that I never fucking, and it had a cheap ass master cylinder on it too. It was some garbage fucking Chinese thing in there. And my handbrake was better than half the people I was riding with, who had like shit that cost 3 times as much.
Fucking Fire Guy though, he had a recluse clutch on that thing. It had that override little. It looked like it was a hot starter, but it was just for doing wheelies basically.
Yeah.
But then he had a whole lever up there, but inside the hand guard on the left side, like he wrote with like a yellow marker or something in big letters, brake, because people would always get on it. pull that lever in.
You're thinking it's the clutch and fucking.
I did it the first time I got on it. I even knew. Yeah, you just don't think about it. You're like, I'm coming to a stop. Like, fuck.
Well, I'll tell everybody who's watching this, if you want to buy, and not to get off of this one, if you want to buy one tool besides your basic fucking socket set that's going to help you a great deal and make your life easier when you're working on motorcycles, it's an electric drill.
Oh, well, I was going to say an electric impact.
And electric impact. That, I mean, and that makes
mine's been broken for a while. I need to fix it.
That makes and seriously,
Swivel head socket driver, boy.
You need a gator grip.
You need that swivel head socket driver.
Everybody buy a gator grip socket.
Was it those vice grips that grab clutch
if
baskets?
you have an electric impact drill with a
what are you laughing at, Lee? Quit.
Working on any motorcycle. So.
Lee, are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at Arson because he's
paranoid.
He squeaked a secret fart in there, but it comes through like perfect for me every time. So.
I see. We've come a long way since I've been gone.
Oh, it happens every time.
We haven't. We didn't do that since like the whole time you were gone. Then once you're back, then I just like automatically have to fucking quit.
Yeah, guys, I didn't mean to be gone that long. I felt bad, but I had to like take some fucking pills and lay down on the bed. I actually watched one of the last episodes of the Grand Tour. I was waiting for the medicine to kick in.
I haven't even seen that. Is that actually like as good as it looks?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, man. They picked up.
I wouldn't say it's like stellar. Like there's probably been a couple seasons of Top Gear that have been better than this, but I mean it's good. I like it.
But all in all, it's better than Top Gear, or about the same?
No, I mean it's about the same. Like it's like a good, like it would be like the same as a decent season, not like an amazing season. But
I've never looked at that thing yet. I have Amazon Prime, and I've never looked at what the fuck's on that.
Which is binge watch it all. You know, I think they're up to like 10 episodes.
Jake, what medicine are you taking?
Just now, you know what I took? I just took an 800 milligram ibuprofen. That honestly works better than me than a lot of the other stuff they give me.
I used to do that ibuprofen fucking hard, man, because I got way like I fucked myself up in a motorcycle accident when I was way younger, my back, and I just switched to meloxicam.
Oh well, I mean, I'm taking it on the regular. I'm just taking it. I've got just because I still have prescription right now for my mouth stuff. I've got some codeine and I've got this.
I was saying I take meloxicam like 3 times a week, and it's not a pain reliever. It's just an inflammation reducer, and it's so much better for you. Like taking it like 3 times a week is a tiny little like 15 milligram pill. It's so much better for your liver and your kidneys than fucking ibuprofen is.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't going to be a long term thing though. I'm just waiting for my mouth to heal up. So I hear you though. I don't like. I'm pretty good at staying away from most pills. I don't take. I used to for a long time. I used to take pain medicines every fucking morning, right?
Oh, I don't take.
Now I don't. I don't.
It's not pain medicine.
I know. I got you.
Pain medicine
will kill you slowly. We'll get a little time. Vegas, Carl.
Pain medicine is for fun. That's, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like some. It's not Tylenol codeine. I've got some kind of something with. It doesn't even have a lot of codeine in it. And even with like when they give you hydrocodone and all that, like that. It doesn't. I swear to God, I can take an ibuprofen. It does more than most of that, unless it's like.
Well, I mean, I stopped. I was fucking like addicted to ibuprofen. I took so many of them, and eventually I had to be like, you know what? I can't take this shit anymore. It'll fuck you up.
Man, this is so cool to see you from another side of your face, and I get to see different tattoos now.
Yeah, now I'll get my real tattooed arm.
Holy shit! This is awesome. I can't believe I've had this for how long, and I've never looked at it.
Looked at what?
This fucking Amazon video stuff.
Oh, dude, you need to watch The Man in the High Tower. Fucking such a great show. There's 2 seasons of it. I'm like I must highly recommend you give that a fucking watch.
They have some awesome shit on here.
Yeah, they've got a lot of originals. They go hard, dude. They're not fucking around.
There's a lot of good shit on.
They're right on. They're right up Netflix ass with this shit. I like some of their series better than stuff on Netflix. Really
no shit, man. Because Netflix started charging more money and ready to fucking cancel that shit if this works.
Well, I'm loving that fucking. I'm loving that Hulu right now. They got all the Simpsons on there.
What? Man, The Simpsons, you can. That's just on 33 every day.
Yeah, man, but like I want to be able to watch it. Dude, I get home from work at fucking 4:30 in the morning. I can't be watching The Simpsons on that shit. Like,
you know what I used to watch all the time when I used to come home from work? I used to watch, what was that? Metalocalypse, and what's the one with the hamburger guy?
Metalocalypse is the best.
Aqua Teen,
Aqua Teen. Yeah, I used to watch Metalocalypse and Aqua Teen, and I would like, cause I used to work overnight, so I'd come home and I'd catch that like as Adult Swim was ending. You'd be drinking beer, fucking eating some fucking steak or whatever I had watching that.
I wish Metalocalypse continued. That show was fucking awesome.
I know. What did it go for, like 2 seasons? What the fuck,
it was,
man?
3 seasons and it was done. And then they did 3 seasons and they did that little movie thing that was like a musical or whatever type deal. That was pretty cool too.
Oh, Blood Ocean?
No, that was just an episode.
Oh, that was just an episode? Oh.
Yeah. I still always love the one where that fucking the health inspector guy came to the Metalocalypse whatever house, and he was all like, he told him something. He's like, your plumbing is clogged with the dead remains of your old employees. They're like, yeah. The guys just go, yeah, but that's metal. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And he made it okay because it was metal or something. Oh, that show tickled me. It was great.
Yeah, fuck that show.
Ibuprofen does make your wiener smaller. My Dr. Second word. Okay, ibuprofen makes your wiener smaller. Apparently. I don't think so, because I know what my wiener looks like pretty well. I handle it quite a bit. I think I would notice a difference. I would be the first person, believe me, to notice was affecting that.
For 61 episodes of Metalocalypse.
Is Neil still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What's going on, Neil?
Nothing. I think I'm about to call this one, guys.
Yeah. Actually, what I need before you go away, man. What?
What?
Oh yeah, the Boondocks is good too.
Man, are you all snowed in or what?
Oh no, it's not too bad. The snow's kind of melting, but it's like rainy and like 32 today. It's probably gonna be like black fucking ice tomorrow. Being I'll probably get school off.
I've been loving fucking RC videos though, man. That's a fucking.
Oh yeah, that shit's fun.
Hey, was it Martin Luther King Day because it's his birthday, or was he killed?
What?
His birthday, man.
Oh, this is his birthday?
Oddly enough, he was killed on his birthday.
No, come on.
No.
Which one is it? Really? Is this his birthday or something?
It's his birthday, man.
Okay. I mean, it would seem a bit morbid to fucking put it on his thing, but I mean, like, we do that for Jesus for fucking Good Friday. People have Good Friday and shit off, so seems a little fun.
Shade Tree, I want to say congrats on that 25K subscribers, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Starting from the bottom now. Yeah.
And it feels good, man. I'll tell you this, man. It's been a long 3 years of hard work on YouTube, but it seemed, it's been a good couple of months.
Well deserved, man.
And what's his name's going to cut one of his fingers off when he hit 30, right?
He was assassinated April 4th, 1968.
Okay. Yeah. He made it to 68?
1968.
I thought he was assassinated a lot closer to Kennedy being assassinated, like within a year or something.
No,
he's not 68 years old. It was in 19.
I got that. I thought he was like in 64 or something like that.
He was a great person.
Somebody just totally shit their pants.
That was arson again.
No, that was me on that one. That was good.
Dude, that thing was wet. Get the mop out.
Dude, that thing had like fucking 40 PSI behind it. I swear to God.
Oh no.
All right.
Funny how
with that epic fart, I'm gonna give you guys the 5 minutes. I
I don't talk that way.
That's all. Everybody who's watching this right now, man. Obviously, you know who EN187 was, but make sure you show him some love because he's the guy who makes this happen every single week.
Yeah. Nothing else to do right now. I was working on a vid from Summertime Riding today, but I didn't get it finished, so it'll probably be out later this week. Some of that old footage.
Just keep fucking working on it, and then you can release it in the summer, and no one will know the difference.
There you go. Good idea. All right, peace out, guys. Have a good night.
All right, good night, Neil. Talk to you later, man.
Bye.
Later, man.
I kind of want to just start getting a little bit like nothing personal. I just think it'd be hilarious to start timing you all out.
So what?
We should do that, right? Like when we know, like actually we go off air, the chat will still be running. I'm just gonna start timing everyone out that's left for no reason.
Just
well, what was it? I think Yummy06 made me a moderator for him on Twitch one time or something. And so I just started putting everybody for no reason on timeouts. He's like, "Hey, stop it!" I was like, "You fucked up, dude."
I'm mad with power. You give me too much
You
power.
got pissed at me like 6 or 7 months ago. I put a guy on timeout, and he didn't say anything to me, but I could see him give the camera a weird look, like, "Hey, man, look." It's like, oh shit, I should stop. But in my defense, dude was being a dickhead.
That was
me.
my leg.
Whoever the fuck that was, I can't remember who that was.
Hey, Vegas girl, stop you out. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh my god! Here we go.
She seems like
a Vegas girl.
I know.
Why was a Vegas girl? What'd she do?
I don't know. Oh, this guy said my name too. Nicholas, your day's done.
This is amazing.
This guy said, "Bitch, is he talking to me? You're done, bro. You're done."
All right, let me ask a really important question.
Oh, shit, I got timed out. Wait, who put me in timeout? Who is that?
I think the system put you in timeout for randomly doing that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can still do it, even if it did that. No, I still can. Sorry, bro.
Did anybody ever have like and this is for real, make your jokes. Anybody ever have a real almost gay experience?
Well, I've muted like a number of people now. So. Oh god, can I do back row? No, I can't because he's a guy.
Hey, fuck off.
Damn it.
Fuck off my shit. I will make a point to always. We should do that. Just ban each other from everything.
I'm not going crazy, bitch. Now you're timed out.
Timed him out for longer than the stream's gonna last. The stream's got like a minute left.
Do that shit internally.
Yeah, you muted me here. I'm sorry. Guys.
Don't mute me.
Now people are challenging you.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I won't then. But I'll do the guy underneath you. Just guilty by association, isn't he?
Proximity effect. Yeah. Absolute power corrupt. Absolutely.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, it's way too fucking funny.
For
people watching this later, you won't know. I'm just muting you.
Going fucking crazy right now. Like, stop it! Don't do it!
I've been corrupt with power, totally. Oh god.
The poor public, like you're a dictator right now. You're like, ha ha ha! I got power. I will shoot people in the head in the street.
I'm fucking Stalin. Don't you talk to Arson? Don't you fucking? You're done.
I'm gonna have the shivers now every time I see a Jake for President poster. I was like, dude, would you know what would happen? Do you know what would happen? Terrible.
I've got tears in my eyes. I need to stop. Oh, I'm gonna make the fucking. I'm gonna blow out the fucking scores in the back.